on to the next one. And all of the apologies you gave to me never meant a fucking thing. Now you're gone. Fucking fake love, don't lie, I'm on to the next one. And all of the apologies you gave to me never meant a fucking thing. Now you're gone. I'm sick of this fake love, fake love. When I'm not the one you're dreaming of, dreaming of. I'm more in love with the thought of the you I wanted than who you really are. I'm sick of this fake love, and it's tearing me apart. It's tearing me apart.
Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and turn it down real quickly. Hope everybody's having a good one today. So, thank you guys, of course, for any of y'all that showed up. We're here. We're talking about some stuff as far as it goes for sports. We're gonna work on our way through it. We don't know fully what we're doing, but fuck it, we ball. So, let me unmute the Discord so that way y'all will hear them when I undeaf them. But again, thank you guys for all showing up. It means a lot to all of us on the crew. But without further ado, we shall get this started. We're gonna have one hell of a time. Hey, we back. Hello. Alright, who's ready?
Yo.
Alright, let's get this started right. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Undetermined Sports Podcast. I am joined today by our lovely Cade and the amazing Mac Gleazy. And then I'm your host, CHW Football.
Choo-choo.
The true toy himself.
So,
Choo-toy.
we shall start this episode off right. Today we're gonna get our hypes together as far as it goes for WrestleMania coming up this weekend.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control.
Stop, we don't want to get copyrighted again.
And if you can take it.
Hold on, I got one. Look in my eyes. What do you see? I'm a personality.
I hate it.
Worst part is we sound like we're drunk. And we're
We
not
do.
even.
We're fucking sober and we're doing that.
I mean, I got beer.
God damn it.
By the root.
And in a fucking Oktoberfest type cup.
Well, it's actually a root beer float, but you know.
Fair enough. But
I got beer by
so
the
we're
root.
gonna cover, of course, getting ready for the lead up to WrestleMania. We're also gonna cover
When's the Hall of Fame?
the Hall of Fame is tomorrow night.
Hall of Fame tomorrow night, which we should definitely try to do some coverage of some wrestling things since the biggest wrestling event is happening. And to also put in my comment, yeah, I am out of herbs.
Oh no.
So
Oof.
I am out of my medicinal herbs. So sadly, I am also very sober, and I don't like it.
But yes, we're gonna talk
For
about wrestling.
$10.99 a month,
about...
you can get your puppy some herbs.
Please do, but also at the same time, please come by whenever I do get back to streaming. Just please come by the stream. If we can get 3 concurrent viewers, I can probably get to where my boys are at, and I can join the club. Also, if I get to affiliate, I'm going to TwitchCon with the lads, so we might be able to do an Undetermined sports podcast live.
This is
From
going to be
TC.
cursed as fuck.
Who knows? We might be partnered by that point.
And I could hit my affiliate.
Do you
but yeah,
really
no,
think I'm gonna hit partner by then?
I highly doubt it. I need to actually get back to streaming,
Dude,
though.
it
Like
took-
real shit.
It took my boy, 3 years almost to get to partner.
Juza?
Yeah. The partner grind. Yes, there's a lot of people that are coming into this space nowadays that is getting it incredibly fast.
92 people got it within their first year.
Yeah, there are, but that's all. Some of them are also like they're being sponsored by some of the big people.
Mhm.
So if you have your in, you have an in. But for most of us that do this, try to turn this into somewhat of a living, we take years, like physical years, to get to where we can live off of this.
I'm about to fall out of my chair. Fuck.
I just want to be able to get to a point where I can go and meet up with my friends and for reasons and not feel out of place. Like, I feel like if I was to go to TwitchCon now, I would be extremely out of place.
What the fuck?
I'll just draw a stream dream idea. The last one.
Dude, no, I don't think she would. Dude, I would love
It would be
to do
it
that.
would take a snowball's chance in hell for that to happen. I would keep it a bean.
Hey, it's just on my goal list.
Hey, if somehow, I swear to God, if you go and meet her at TC, I swear to God, if you talk to her at TC and you tell her, ask her to try to reach out to me and shit to do a stream, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Why? What if she says yes?
If she says yes, I'm going to die. Motherfucker.
My boy is just going to immediately just spontaneously combust.
Be like, but he has your PC case. He's a big fan.
And you got me, just the random puppy boy. It's just like, I'm here.
I'm literally gonna get I would end up getting a fucking message on Discord being like, ha, no, this is a fake account.
The real person's trying to reach out.
Goes to her fucking server, which I am in. Clicks on it, sees that it's actually there. I'm like, fuck. Well, this is gonna be interesting.
I say this stream is really derailed.
Yeah, this has derailed. Anyway, back to sports. As we did almost 5-minute talk about that.
Hey, if it happens, it happens.
I'm telling you, man.
Big-
I'm telling you, lads. Thursday we do sports. Talking like Mondays, we should definitely do like a game, just a gaming, hanging out with the boys podcast.
Yeah. That's
Because I
Don't even
feel
do
like
gaming,
that
we
would
just
be
talk
it.
about
No, we talk about literally anything and anything and everything internet culture going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should have I think for that though, we should also have a segment called Herb Thoughts with Cade.
I'll need Herb to do that.
This is true.
You make it sound like I haven't bought for you before.
I know, but it's like I can't just up and leave the podcast right now, go pick up Herb and be back. I totally could. I would join him. I would do that. I totally
No,
would
no,
do
it
that.
should be gone. You're
Nah.
a PNG.
Well, yeah, but my PNG's not going to light up, and y'all are just going to go. And Cade.
Well,
All right,
our
that was
cameras
a
are
riveting.
on.
No. I mean, y'all could do the bit of and Cade.
We do the little bit that we had with a friend of mine that is a mute. It's like,
All right.
oh my god, you're screaming so loud.
It's like, like I'm being dead ass though.
Since we're gonna be doing wrestling in the next couple days, let's start with the other sports. Because if you think about it, this is most likely gonna be the last podcast before the big day next Thursday.
Yo, yeah.
So let's start off with that sport.
All right, we're going to start off with the NFL leading up to the NFL draft.
It's
What
going
a
to be
packed 2
interesting.
weeks. What a packed 2 weeks! Like, it never happens like that. We have WrestleMania and then the draft like back to back.
We actually have things to talk about. Holy shit!
Exactly. Like,
I make it sound like
we are going to have so much.
We've
going
been
on.
dry for content for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been trying to grasp at straws. Although I will say, mild sidetrack. Quick talk about the NHL. The postseason is in. So we will cover that.
Did my
in a
Leafs make it in?
second. Your Leafs are in.
Yes!
My boys are obviously already in. My Caps are
All right,
going.
now,
did they win the President's Trophy?
now, say
Fuck
it
no.
with me, chat. It would be a miracle if the Caps can actually make it past the second round of the playoffs.
Did they actually win the President's Trophy?
No, thank God.
They didn't get
Oh.
afflicted by the curse.
They did
Oh
not,
well, then
thankfully.
I don't know choose subs anymore.
Wait.
They had to
What
win
the
the President's
fuck?
Trophy and they had to win the President's Trophy and win the whole thing.
God damn you.
They had to
told
break
you
the
that.
curse. They had to break the curse for you to get the gifts.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Ovechkin literally broke the record. You think they'd ride that wave?
All the way to a President's Trophy and a Finals appearance. I don't think Lightning. I don't think Lightning can strike 3 times in one place, buddy.
Who knows?
It would be great.
Weird
if
things
they
have happened.
I'm going to laugh hysterically, and I'm calling it now. I will laugh hysterically if Ovechkin puts up those kinds of numbers and they still don't make it past the second round of the playoffs.
Dude,
I will
more
laugh
likely- here's the problem, though.
hysterically.
Going into this postseason, I love how we were supposed to start out with football, but now we're into the hockey segment already.
Because you brought up Ovechkin.
Fair enough.
It's like you brought this fuckery upon yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
We didn't even
So-
we said the NFL draft and you're like we talked about, nothing being going on and then you mentioned Ovechkin, now we're in hockey. Like, stay on
Nope.
track.
Welcome to ADHD.
All right, we will
welcome
come-
to ADHD, the podcast.
We will come back to the NHL in a second. Let's
No,
cover this NFL
why?
draft bullshit real quick.
I don't need to cover the NHL. There's nothing going on yet.
Yeah, there is. Oh, there is
Playoffs
so much
coming.
drama that just happened
Let's
because of the season ending.
Yeah, season ends. A lot of teams right now are scrambling to figure out what they're doing next season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the haters guide to come out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shout out to you, Tree.
I can't wait. But I'll sop it up for that in a second. But
Nah,
NFL draft.
let's say who has first overall?
First
Tennessee.
overall belongs to the Tennessee Titans.
The Titans.
I was gonna say this is their biggest need need quarterback.
Yep.
So I think we know who Tennessee's picking. Oh hey, Cleveland's second. Cleveland needs a lot.
Cleveland needs a
Like-
whole lot.
Oh. I was gonna say at least I was gonna bring up MLB real fast, be like at least all of our MLB teams are winning, but then I see the Braves are in last place. Sorry.
We're not gonna talk about it. It's the spring skid that the Braves are known for.
Yes, except for the fact that nobody in MLB history has ever started off this shit and made it to the postseason.
And the Padres are in third place.
We have the best record in baseball.
Shh. You don't need
We
to tell
have
him.
the best record in baseball. There's enough said.
There's
The
not
NFL
enough
draft.
THC in this house for us to talk about MLB.
Okay, well then back to NFL.
yeah. So
We'll go back to hope for the Browns.
Second overall pick.
second overall pick. Y'all need a fucking quarterback.
Okay. Yes, but also, do you really think we can afford to eat the contract of Deshaun Watson?
Y'all are gonna get rid of him.
I know we desperately need to, but also that contract.
Oh, I'm aware. It's ass.
That contract. Why the fuck, Jimmy Haslam? Why the fuck did you acquire that shit? That was such a fucking horrible idea.
You signed probably by far the worst player in the NFL
Currently,
at quarterback, at least, and expect him, of all fucking people, to take y'all to the promised land. Fucking dumbass. You chose the one that keeps getting into legal trouble. No, get out of here. You don't deserve anything good.
And no,
Fire-
they don't deserve anything good because they're now fucked.
Fire your front office.
no. Just have Jimmy Haslam sell the fucking team. Just sell the fucking team, Jimmy. It's time. You're about 15 years too late. After 0-16, you should have fucking sold the team.
I will
Sell the
say,
fucking team. Sell the
the
fucking
Baker run.
team.
The Baker run.
That
was
wasn't
his
even
best
him.
thing.
And that wasn't even any like Jimmy Haslam had next to nothing to do with the Baker Mayfield run. It was entirely because of the GM at the time, and the GM at the time got canned the same fucking season. So fire Jimmy Haslam, sell the fucking team. Maybe the Browns might actually become a respectable franchise after that. Fuck out of here.
Well, we've already had Cade's rant.
I said that has been rants with Cade.
No, this is y'all.
We didn't even talk
y'all
about the
getting
Braves
the
either.
y'all. I was about to say y'all getting pup unfiltered, no THC. This is why, like, if you ever wondered why I smoke, it's so I keep my anger in check.
Someone get the pup THC. Someone buy some herbs.
Let's say I'm willing to take donations.
The question is, will you never mind.
No, ask the question. I'll
I
answer.
was gonna say, like, will you be able to get donations in time to get stream?
On stream? No, I won't be able to get donations on stream because remember, I can't take donations on stream until I'm affiliate.
No, that's what I meant. Like, if you got said donation, would you still be able to go and buy some and be back still for the stream?
If I leave right now,
How much
the
you
shop It's like 10 for the single pre-roll, 15 for the double.
You know,
And
you-
alternative, huh? A single? It's fine. Either way, it's fine. I can join on my phone too, and we could continue the podcast. I'm just going to have
Oh my
terrible
gosh.
audio quality.
Podcast on the road.
Cade's going mobile. THX, I love that.
The C got changed to an X, so you're welcome.
It's like the A in my name.
But,
Anyway, all right. Anyway, y'all continue talking about the draft. Out of the two teams that I have, well, Browns have second overall pick, and Bengals. Bengals' number one need will forever and always be O line. So with the 17th pick, I would like to see the Cincinnati Bengals take. I forgot who's the current O line. Like we currently need left tackle. Is like our desperate need is left tackle.
no idea.
So whoever the top left tackle is, draft them in the first round. Do something smart for once, Mike Brown.
I'm actually surprised Chu hasn't pulled up the list of talent.
I was about to say, Chu, you might want to get, if you can, grab up a list of those declared for the draft.
Yeah.
Well, so here's something funny as far as it goes for this. Oh, there goes Arcade for a minute. He'll be back in a second. See it. Oh, we lost Mac. There's Mac.
So I just want to do it as well.
In my defense, I needed to turn off my Wi-Fi and turn it on. The boys can't see it yet because I'm not down in the car and chat. Y'all don't see shit because we don't have our cameras on because I think I speak for all of us when I say we don't have the confidence to be put a face to our personas online.
I don't know. My girlfriend tells me I'm drop dead sexy.
Hey, mine does too, but that doesn't give me enough confidence to put my face all over the fucking internet.
And Chu's body pillow says the same thing to him.
Fuck both of you.
See, listen, this is why I say we need to do on like Mondays, just a normal no sports, just the boys hanging out, the boys vibing. Straight straight unsubscribed style. I feel like that would be fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Here, I'm trying to...
So, my prediction is that the Patriots still do something stupid and trade away their pick.
Yeah, I was about to say, knowing the Patriots, I feel like they're
seriously depend. It's going to depend
I feel
who's
like
available.
I was about to say, I purely just because of the draft talent this year, I don't think the Patriots are going to take a first round pick.
Nope.
And that's purely because the depth chart is not that deep for first round talent this year.
No.
So the main thing with it is the factor of, like, it all depends. And I mean seriously depends. So it depends on who goes in the first two picks. Because if it's already, like, confirmed, Cam Ward is going number 1.
Unless Shedeur Sanders.
No. Shedeur Sanders is predicted to go down as
Or not
far
Shedeur
as
Sanders.
9th.
Travis Hunter.
No,
Travis Hunter
Hunter is not going number 1.
Who's the other person I was competing with them? Janty?
No. Shedeur Sanders.
It was Shedeur Sanders, but
Okay.
his draft stock now that the hype around him has kind of died down, his draft stock has kind of slipped.
I'm not gonna lie. I really wish the Falcons didn't draft who they drafted last year, so they can draft Shedeur Sanders. I think that'd be pretty dope. Go play for your dad's team.
I feel like it would have been yes, it's a massive wasted opportunity, but also at the same time, if Sanders slips far enough, it very well could pick him up and keep Ritter as a not Ritter Penix as a backup.
Shador Sanders falls to the Lions. I know he wouldn't do it, but that would just be insanity.
There's not a snowball's chance in hell he'd see a snaps this season.
Oh no, I don't want us to get a quarterback anyway. We need defense.
I was about to say right now the Lions as it sits right now, they have about another 2 to 3 year window to make it to the Super Bowl before like everything shuts down for them. Their time is null and void. They have no hope.
I don't know. We're resigning pretty well. Like everyone's wanting to stay. All the big names are really staying.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just like health. Jared Goff's how old again?
I think he just turned 30.
I know, Chu's going to bring up Tom Brady, but Tom Brady was a fucking anomaly in the sports world.
Yeah, but most quarterbacks at least make it at 36.
So you gotta, and I don't think he's going to want to he's going to want to stay in Detroit for the rest of his career.
Why not? I don't think there's anybody else that's going to want to hire him.
After the campaigns he's put on in Detroit, I think he could probably very easily get another job somewhere. He basically helps Detroit go from a nothing franchise to actually making it to the postseason and being a viable contender.
Jared, I say nothing.
I'm not saying that's him by himself, but he's a massive wheel in that. He's a massive wheel in that machine.
Oh yeah. Lions need to, but back to this conversation. Lions need to do defense. I don't care what they get. This whole draft needs to be nothing but defense. Maybe one O lineman. That's pretty much it. We're pretty set on offense, I think.
I was about to say y'all might want to pick up a value wide receiver just to be safe. In case of injury, that's why I bring that up. Wide receivers are the most injured, or if I remember correctly, as of 2024, wide receivers are the second most injured player on the field next to quarterbacks.
Yeah, sounds about right. New England, one of the things for us in New England, it depends who goes second and third. If Cleveland says, fuck it, we ball, and takes Shedeur Sanders for no goddamn reason at the 2 spot,
I'd laugh.
I would too. But also, him going to Cleveland, and then either the Giants are either choosing Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter. Whoever's left of the two of them.
Quarterback is a desperate need in New York.
New York New York did pick up Jameis Winston.
Oh, don't talk about this one. Oh my gosh, I'm still laughing at this.
And Russell Wilson.
New York Giants, let's get big.
New York Giants, B505.
That man has had like this man. How do you go from being one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL at one point in your career to now being a journeyman quarterback?
Every stereotypical journeyman quarterback. Yeah. Really makes you wonder, huh?
I don't think every journeyman quarterback has been like a star. Like he's one of the few quarterbacks I know that's won a Super Bowl that became a journeyman. Most people want to keep you on your second team in your career. But no.
Let's see. We have a 5-round projection mock draft that I've just found.
Post it in the chat so that way your co-host can read it.
I say, why don't you, or he could share his screen.
That too. That'd work a lot better for me right now.
Yeah. Don't mind the fact that there's an ad playing for
You could mute it.
Toyota.
Mute the tab, dumbass.
Stream can't hear
We
it
can't even
anyway.
play. We can't play
No,
the
but we
video.
can.
Let's see. Starting this draft off fairly quickly. We already know Cam Ward going number 1.
Zombie.
At the number 2, for some ungodly reason, Travis Hunter goes to Cleveland.
I am not a fan of that.
Fair enough.
Number 3.
Number 3, sure.
Wait, why would they go?
Sanders.
When was this? When was this made?
This was made on the 4th.
Like, I'm saying, why would they get Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, and Shador Sanders in New York? That just makes no sense.
Well,
One
There's
really good
even
veteran.
mentioned it.
hold on.
One really
I was
good
about
veteran.
to say. I
that
was about
can
to say.
teach
Think
him.
of the. Think of the two names you just listed off: Jameis Winston and fucking Russell Wilson. Do you think they have anything left in the gas tank?
No, but I'm not gonna lie. I hate this person. I dislike this person, but I kind of want them to tank so they can draft Archie Manning.
No.
It would be really funny.
No. Fuck that. No.
Look,
Okay,
as a
of
Patriots,
course-
I don't
of
have anything
course
against.
Of course, the Patriots fan would be like, no, do not let another Manning go to New York.
Fuck anything that has to do with the Giants. Anyway, at number 4, Abdul Carter, which quite literally, this is the like if we had any major hole on our defense right now, it was edge presence. We haven't had a good edge rusher in New England since Matthew Judon. Before that,
Let's trade with.
James Harrison.
Lions trade with the Patriots to get Abdul Carter.
Not happening. Unless you have a really
Oh.
good fucking offer.
I'm fucking retarded.
What?
Shh. What?
I forgot my fucking wallet at the house.
How long till it
Alright,
closes?
you turn.
I'm already like right here. It closes at midnight, I think.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Shut
at
up.
the number 5, Mason Graham. Which is honestly a good thing because Jacksonville's defense is kind of Swiss cheese.
That's what Jacksonville
on their
do better.
D-line.
It's sad because Jacksonville is actually my favorite, like, Florida team. I want them to do good, kind of like ours.
At the number 6, Aston
The
Jensen.
cat teams, now, right, Cade? The cat teams.
I'll see if the bus love me because I think I'll make it free.
Ashton Genty 2, the Las Vegas I almost said Golden Knights. Raiders.
Isn't that Golden Knights hockey?
Yes.
Yes.
Honestly, this is a decent pick. Pete Carroll probably
Very Pete
will
Carroll
like
pick.
this. Yeah. At the 7, Jackson Dart goes to New York. Poor Jackson. I feel so
Or
bad.
Justin
for this man.
Fields, man. Dude's literally had not had any chance to actually, like, compete. Like, actually get fair.
Yeah. Alrighty. On to the 8th overall pick. Carolina selects Tyler Warren from Penn State. I mean, getting Bryce Young, an actual tight end, will do him wonders. So this is good. I like this pick. Hopefully he hopefully he turns around and everything. but we'll see.
Yeah, I kind of want Bryce Young to do well. Like, it's so sad. I have so many like people I wanted to do well in the NFL because I like, you know.
With the 9th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints select Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia. I honestly like that pick. That is a good pick for the Saints, who have had a depleted D line over the past 2 seasons, or linebacking core. Honestly, yeah. Either way, that statement still stands.
I got so lucky, y'all.
Huh.
One, the dude who's up here right now, he knows me. I've been coming up here for a bit. He went, what, coming up again? I was like, yeah. It's like, I forgot my wallet, though, so you got to give me some time.
With the 10th overall pick, the Chicago Bears.
Can we skip it? Skip it.
No. Armand Mabu. Membao. I can't speak.
Membo. Armand Membao.
Membao.
Oh my gosh, you
This is a good.
What's the dude's name?
This is a good pick for the Chicago Bears. I like it. I personally think the Chicago Bears do need a better O-line as a whole. Because, let's be honest, fucking... the bitch, as I like to call him, because he is one, seems to be running in all over the place because he has a Swiss cheese for an O-line.
I want the Lions to put the fear of God in him.
You want him to have what fucking Sam Darnold had with when he played against New England.
Yes.
You want him to see ghosts.
With the 11th overall pick.
I just want Ben Johnson to realize his mistake.
Select Will Campbell. I don't mind that. Their O-line was another issue. One of many issues that they need to take care of.
I'd say 49ers window's closed. Like, they're just in rebuild mode.
Yeah. So they have a lot of work to do. With the 12th overall pick, the Dallas Cowboys select. I'm not going to try to say his first name because, dear God, am I getting a migraine trying to think of how to say that. McMillan.
Tetel Roa.
Wide receiver, Arizona.
So are they all in yet?
They probably are not all in.
They will never be all in.
The fucking Cowboys of all teams. America's team. Fuck off. They're not America's team.
Congratulations. Your team still can't make it past the second round of the playoffs.
I think they had the longest drought, right? Without a playoff one?
No.
Oh, wait.
Chicago has them beat.
Yeah, Chicago has them beat.
No, Chicago won, I thought, a playoff game in 2015.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, wait, the Raiders. The Raiders.
Yeah, as I say, the Raiders haven't been anywhere near been good in the postseason for the past 25 plus years.
Last time they made the playoffs was in the Super Bowl, and they got their butts handed to the Bucks. Which is so weird. The Buccaneers are like that one team that'll just show up randomly with the keg of beer, and be like, "Hey, let's party."
Wait, that was 1999. No, actually, no. Yeah, no. The Cowboys. If that's the case, then then the Cowboys do have the longest playoff drought because the Cowboys haven't done anything since 1997.
Well, they've been to the postseason multiple times during the Tony Romo era.
Oh, wait,
They never won. They never made it past the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the one time I'm glad the Packers beat the Cowboys.
With the 13th overall pick, this pick was traded from the Miami Dolphins to the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona
Canardals.
Cardinals.
Cardinals select Kelvin Banks Jr., O lineman, Texas. I like that.
Makes
Like,
sense.
the
Makes sense.
issue, the reason why, and I believe this wholeheartedly, the reason why Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't have a good rookie season is because of the fact that Marvin Harrison is more of a deep ball threat. You can't get a ball to a deep ball threat if you have no time to situate yourself and be able to throw a deep ball. So, shut up.
Oh,
So, them getting an O lineman, perfect. They need it. Their O line sucks. With the 14th overall pick, the the Colts select Jahad Campbell, Alabama, linebacker.
And I think we're gonna have Chew do the whole entire draft.
God damn you.
It's okay, chat. We'll give Chew some lessons on how to speak states, how to pronounce them.
I suck when it comes to trying to say people's names. I've always sucked at that.
You didn't even say Indianapolis correctly.
Shut up.
And you said Cardinals. Come on.
We're not talking about it. Honestly, I don't know how to take this. Like, there's a lot of issues in Indianapolis right now. Quarterback play is one of them.
Yeah.
Their defense as a whole. So, there's a lot of issues that they could get fixed. This is one that they probably needed to fill anyway. With the 15th overall pick, the Atlanta Falcons select Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan.
terrible idea.
I don't know, man.
The
He is
biggest weakness for Atlanta still remains O-line.
You're not wrong, but a lot of the good O-line talent has already been taken.
Yeah, a lot of
pick.
How many is that already? 5?
1, 2, 3.
3. There's another one. Never mind.
Literally 3.
Still 3.
The main 3 that everybody was already looking at. But I like it mainly because, well, me and Mac are both biased because we're both Michigan fans.
Yeah, but I like when Michigan players go to Detroit.
Yeah.
It's like having that hometown hero type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was having Aiden Hutchinson was like, holy shit. Also, how did Jags do that?
Yeah. But Will Johnson, he's going to play well. He did a phenomenal job with Michigan over the course of his 3 years that he played. Especially against the quote unquote the Ohio State that is absolutely dog shit, losing to a fucking shit Michigan team.
You gotta love it.
Exactly, you gotta love it. With the 16th overall pick, the team that I hate the most selects Jaden Barron, cornerback, Texas. Honestly, there's a lot of issues. This is a part of this.
You hate Miami the most?
I hate Miami. Absolutely, they're an AFC East rival.
I know, but I'm like surprised you didn't say like the Bills.
Nah,
The Patriots have historically dog walked the Bills.
Yeah. So yeah, Miami got the pick from the Cardinals. They swapped the 13th, the 13th and the 16th. Probably a few other things traded with it, but
I'm just saying that is funny. Because I don't know what Miami would get, but like you literally trade up to get an O lineman that possibly no one else was gonna get.
I mean, they traded back in the draft. They pulled the Patriots.
They could have got Will Johnson.
They coulda. You mean
Like, they only right there. They went to 13. If
Will
this is being
Campbell?
correct.
Will Campbell got taken in the 11th pick.
No, I know that. I'm saying, like, Miami could just drafted Will Johnson instead of Jahdae Brown.
True.
They traded back, and I mean, we don't know what they would get out of it. This is a mock draft, everybody, so we're really just speculating.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
we move on to
we
the
should definitely-
Cincinnati
We should
Bengals.
def-
With the 17th pick, the Cincinnati Bengals select Shamir Stewart,
Jamar,
edge rusher.
Edge is
A&M.
kind of edge is a definite need for Cincinnati. Like our edge rushing last year was kind of ass.
I mean, you
y'all
guys just need
Trey
defense the last couple of
Hendrickson.
years.
So
Oh,
y'all have
yeah,
Trey
that's-
Hendrickson,
that's-
and then you put Stewart on the other side of Henderson. Oh my God, that's going to be terrifying.
Yeah, it's gonna wreck house. I know that.
Hendrickson gets traded.
That's why I
for
said,
Lions.
like, yeah, Trey
This
Henderson
is-
was the only edge rusher that we had last season. So if we decide to do a dual threat edge rush, our defense is going to be unstoppable.
With the 18th overall pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Emeka Ibuka, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Honestly, it's needed.
It is needed, but at the same time, it looks like Seattle's just trying to recreate the fucking Ohio State wide receiver room at this rate.
What do you mean?
Why not?
Jackson
Wasn't that
Smith,
one of our?
no, because most Ohio State wide receivers suck.
What do you mean they're trying to replace him? And Jigba went to Michigan.
No, he didn't. He went to Ohio State.
Did he?
Yeah, Jackson Smith and Jigba went to Ohio State. He is former teammates with Emeka Ibuka.
Oh, yeah, he did. Who was the person that went? Okay, never mind. I'm dumb.
I like the pick, but at the same time, fuck Ohio State.
It's like you like the pick, but it also fuck the team that he played for.
Exactly. With the 19th pick, traded to the Green Bay Packers with the
Oh, wow.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Green Bay Packers select
Mikhail.
Miko Williams, edge rusher, Georgia.
Now, Miko Williams was a fucking stud for Georgia. Absolute fucking stud. That man was like, you gotta remember, he had to play in the bloodbath division. Like the bloodbath conference. He had to survive as an edge rusher in the bloodbath conference. That motherfucker got heart.
You know what pisses me off is that like I'm happy that my team's doing good, but like this is usually when we be drafting, so I'm like, bro, and I have to stay up later for this shit.
But yeah, Green Bay definitely needed this. This is a much needed pick. Their line just in general is ass.
I don't know why you're laughing, Chew, because it's kind of like we just traded spots. Think about it.
Shut up. With the 20th overall pick, the Denver
Yeah, ha, ha, ha.
Broncos select Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan. I'm already loving this year's draft because that's 3 Michigan players in the first round already.
Which really sucks for us, but they all already declared for the draft, so they can't go back to the college anyway.
Yeah. Colston deserves this, although I wish it would have been funny if Colston had fallen, or even if Minnesota traded up to go and pick Colston Loveland.
Why?
I would have cried.
JJ. I would have loved to have seen JJ and Colston be on the same team again.
Fair.
So, Colston going to Bo Nix, Possibly.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson?
Bo,
Wait,
shut
what the-
up. Bo Nix.
Where
I
are we
said
in the
Bo
80s
Nix.
now? We're in the 80s. 5 plays the Tecmo Bowl.
Bo Nix getting Colston Loveland, huge upgrade at tight end. They have such
Next
a
person getting drafted is Barry Sanders and Jerry
Oh my
Rice.
God.
with the 21st overall pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers select. I don't know how to say his first name.
Omarion.
Omarion Hampton, running back, North Carolina. I
I
don't
can definitely
know,
tell he
man.
didn't listen to any. I'm definitely telling you did not listen to any R&B growing up as a kid.
I did listen to a little bit, but this is not a name I'd ever expected to have to say someday.
That's an artist
But-
name.
Pittsburgh Steelers getting a running back, this is a little high. Honestly, they have a lot of other
Well-
problems to go and resolve right now.
Dude, they don't even know who their quarterback's going to be.
You know what I have
Exactly.
to say to that as a You know what I have to say to that as a Browns/Bengals fan?
Huh?
Good.
Let them eat cake.
Not to mention, don't they have Najee Harris still?
Yeah,
Yep, they're
welcome
doomed.
back to that.
He's franchise tagged for the Steelers.
Fair enough. All right. With the 22nd
What are they trying to
overall
do?
pick,
Are they trying to do Sonic and Knuckles? Everyone's trying to do Sonic and Knuckles, man. It's pissing me off.
goddamn.
We could do 2 running backs too.
The Chargers select at the 22nd overall pick Donovan. How
I'm not
the
happy with that one.
hell do you say this?
I'm gonna say Ezel Ruaku.
Fuck it. We're going with your way. Edge rusher, Boston College.
Yo, they got Khalil Mack still. That sucks.
Yeah, they got Khalil Mack.
I wish we got a Khalil Mack. That would be sick. Von Miller's still a free agent. And so is Zadarius Smith.
Hey, yo, New England, go get pick up Von Miller.
Would he really go there after he played with the Bills, though? Is the question.
Yes,
No.
money. All right, with the
Yeah, there's
23rd
also
overall
thing-
pick, Tampa Bay. Really, a lot of these we don't give a fuck about. It's more so seeing what our teams pick. The Buccaneers, which is the trade pick that they did with Green Bay, get Nick Emmanuel, safety from South Carolina.
I think it's a man
Good
world.
choice. They need
I don't know why.
They need somebody that can go along with Anton Winfield.
I can't believe he's someplace now.
So that's a good pick. I like that. Kansas
Didn't
City
Winfield just
Chiefs.
retire not that long ago?
Winfield is not retired. He's their starting free safety. All right, Kansas
I'm
City
talking about
Chiefs
senior.
trade up with the Minnesota Vikings. I have no clue, honestly.
2013.
To pick up the at the 24th overall pick, offensive tackle from University of Minnesota. How do
You
you
say
say
Minnesota
this?
right. Ursery.
Well, yeah, the last name Ursery. but I
Oh,
can't say his first name.
Ariante.
Arota-
Or Ariante. Ariante, that's actually right. Ariante Ursery.
Honestly, fuck Kansas City.
I'm actually surprised because, like, I know they did well. I'm surprised no one's picking anyone from Indiana.
This is true, but I don't know. We'll see. Fuck Kansas City.
What?
They don't
Like-
deserve anything nice.
Or Oregon. That's the first Oregon player I've seen.
Yeah. With the 25th overall pick, Houston Texans select Derek Harmon, D tackle out of Oregon, a junior redshirt. Good choice. They actually have a really bad defense, so it's worth.
Like, I know Ohio State won. Have you seen anybody from Tennessee?
Oh, this is a big one. Eagles
I mean,
trade up from their 32nd overall pick to the 26th with the Rams to pick up Walter Nolan, D tackle out of Mississippi. That's a good sign. That's really good. Philly,
But
no,
why are they trading?
they're trading up because they think Walter Nolan is gonna go earlier, or go
I know, but why?
at this pick or a little bit before them.
But why would the Rams trade back?
Maybe they see something that could possibly one screw over a division rival, which well they're not a division rival, but henceforth. But they also these guys needed to fill that Milton Williams hole that New England stole. So
No.
I
It's
like
just not sitting right with me.
27. The Buffalo
That's a
Bills
good
trade
pick.
with the Baltimore Ravens to pick up Matthew Golden out of Texas, wide receiver. It is a good. The problem is, I have a bad feeling that team's still going to be shit.
I know you're a Patriots fan, but like I'm hoping it has to be a better time. Like, when is this man literally gonna beat Patrick Mahomes, man? Like, it's his time. Like, Josh
See
Allen's gonna be
Josh
good.
Allen
Never.
I want to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl before my lifetime's over.
I hope he
Like-
doesn't. Like, nothing against
Fuck you,
him.
fuck you. You're a biased Patriots fan. You want the
I'm a
Patriots
biased Patriots
like
fan
the-
who fucking hates anything to do with my division rivals.
Yeah, you're a biased Patriots fan, so fuck off. I don't want to hear your opinion. I want to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl because he is arguably in the top 3 quarterbacks of this generation, and you cannot argue that.
I mean, if you think about it, people are comparing him to being Peyton Manning. He's the Peyton
Manning
Manning
only won 1 Super Bowl, and yet he's considered to be one of the
Two.
greatest of all time.
too.
2 Super
Two.
Bowls, sorry. I forgot
And-
about the one with Denver. I was thinking of the one with Indy.
But here's the thing as well is that like people are comparing Patrick Mahomes to Brady. So it's like
Fuck no!
in
Yup.
terms of success, he's like the Brady of his generation, where he's won
I was
multiple
about to say,
Super Bowls.
fuck yes. I was about to say, fuck yes, he is. The fuck you mean?
Fuck no! He's
I
not
don't
like
like
Joe
Patrick-
Montana.
Joe Montana was the Tom Brady of his generation. John Elway was
John Elway was also widely hated by a lot of people too.
Which is why
who's the Dan Marino of this generation?
probably Josh Allen right now.
Currently, Josh Allen, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we're on to a pick that
Why
actually
would we do
matters.
that?
Y'all's O-line is dog shit.
What do you mean? We had one of the best O-lines in the league.
Towards the tail end of the season,
We need defense, bro. We have no defensive lineman besides Aiden right now. I was gonna say Adrian. Adrian.
fuck.
Well, also the fact. Well, I can at least agree with Mac on that. They need defense because that's what was injured to high hell and back last season because they can't get healthy D linemen.
Like nothing wrong with
God.
this guy. I'm totally fine with that being like us doing that as a second round pick, but it's not a huge need compared to our defensive core.
Y'all lost your red
And as
guard.
you said,
You guys need somebody to fill that hole.
we have someone already.
No, y'all don't.
Yeah, he's probably not ready, but we got someone in the draft last year. Up right
All
here.
right, on to the Commanders.
See,
Who are
why did we do
going to
that?
Select Mike Green, edge rusher out of Marshall. Honestly, their defense was the problem. Like Loki.
Fuck. What's the Luna? I can't come.
So,
Gaslight just came on.
oh no.
Uh-oh. Sorry,
But yeah,
sorry,
I
kid. I don't
chose-
have gas money.
Washington is Washington's defense going to be up this year. With the 30th overall pick, the Baltimore Ravens select Malik Stark, safety, Georgia.
I think that's Malachi.
Malachi. I suck at
I'm just trying to help you so that if this ever gets put on like on YouTube. People
It
was
is
like,
going on
this
YouTube.
guy butchers everyone's names.
For YouTube's sake, I suck with names. Deal with it.
Yeah, Chew doesn't even say my own name right.
Really, Mac?
What?
Mac Gleazy.
I was talking about my other name.
How is that hard? Okay.
I
No,
did-
never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Not going to finish that. Not going to finish that thought. Because if I do, it's
Anyway,
going
on
to
to the
potentially
31st.
two of my
The
friends.
Minnesota Vikings select Ajare Thomas, quarterback, Florida State. Honestly, good. That was a blatant hole in their offense, honestly. Or not their offense. Fuck! Their defense. So,
You need sleep.
good pick. No. Sleep is for the week. And the last pick of the first round goes to the Los Angeles Rams, and they select Isaac Bond.
Bon.
Oh, fuck you, Mac. God damn you.
Yes.
Alright, on to the next round. Pick 20.
Let's just do the first round for now. Do the first round for now because we
I'm
already
gonna do
talked.
the highlights as far as it goes for like
Yep.
our teams and everything.
Okay, fine. We'll do highlights first.
So Cleveland is picking
21-9.
Josh Connerly Jr.
$3
offensive tackle.
You should turn him down.
Eventually, I know they'll be able to give me a free one of those.
Turn him down.
Boom. Let me know when I can turn it back up. The Patriots select Josh Simmons, an offensive tackle out of Ohio State, which is honestly not bad. As much as I hate Ohio State, that's great. I love it. Scrolling on down till we find
Bengals.
pick 49 going to be Donovan Jackson, offensive guard out of Ohio State.
Mhm.
The Lions pick Oluwafemi Oladejo. I butchered that. I already know it. Edge rusher, UCLA. So there's your wish. And another defensive lineman.
I'd rather have taken one of the other, probably the better defensive linemen earlier, but beggars
Fair
can't be
enough.
choosers.
Round 3, we're looking at Cleveland Browns taking
Round 3.
Tyler Sog, or however the fuck you say that last name.
I think that's show.
Show, whatever. Quarterback, Louisville. Patriots will be supposedly taking Caleb Johnson out of Iowa, running back. Patriots pick number 77 via Atlanta pick Noel Williams, cornerback out of California.
That's actually funny that they even have a pick from Atlanta. Wait. Oh, never mind.
All right. Bengals take TJ Sanders at D tackle, South Carolina. Keep on going. Nope. Cleveland Browns also get Uman Mele, edge rusher out of Mississippi, 94th.
Okay, muted.
Oh, he deafened.
Definitely muted.
Okay, cool.
Which is funny because you already turned him down.
There we go. Detroit pick 102 picks Lathan Ransom, safety out of Ohio State.
Okay, we don't really need like cornerback. Probably better than safety.
Probably, honestly. Patriots choose wide receiver Jalen Royals out of Utah State in pick 106. Do.
119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119. 119.
Mukuba. Safety out of Texas, which nice job.
Muku Bucks.
Muku Bucks.
Lions.
Lions 130. Josiah Stewart, edge rusher out of Michigan.
I'm fine with that.
Nice.
I mean, Aiden would probably be like, yo, we got another one.
Another one. Alright, that's the end of the 4th round for us. Bippity boppity boop. Alright, let's see. Nope. Patriots. Pick 144. Select Josh Shua Gray.
Josh Hua.
Center
Gray.
out of Oregon State. Bengals 153. Jack Nelson. O tackle, Wisconsin. Excuse me.
I haven't seen any Browns picks since then. Have you?
I have
Since like the third. I haven't seen one Browns pick since like the 3rd round. I know the Lions. I don't think have a 5th round pick.
And that's it for.
That's the end of the draft.
For our team.
There's only 5 rounds in this year's draft.
No, there's still 7. It's just we only had a mock draft of 5.
All right. So,
Alright, well, there's that.
overall, what do you think about their idea of what the Patriots are going to do for the draft?
I mean, if this stays true, and we get Abdul Carter, our old line is becoming, or not old line, our D line is becoming nasty.
Lions trade
I'm
with the New York
happy.
Jets to get Abdul Carter.
Too far back.
Like I said, Giants suffer for Archie Manning. Or the Colts do.
The Colts probably will do that, honestly. But yeah.
As for myself, I'm kind of whelmed. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. I'm just like, I don't really agree with these picks. If I'll be honest. These picks to me just sound not really ridiculous. 'Cause I'm not, but at the same time,
Knowing the Browns, though, they're probably going to choose Abdul Carter. The Giants will probably take Travis Hunter, which then leaves us with Will Johnson from LSU.
yo, if Abdul Carter goes to the Browns, I'm gonna be terrified.
That was a terrifying thought. Him and Miles
Miles?
Garrett.
Oh,
That's all.
the whole entire AFC North will be put on notice.
But I don't know. This is the 1 year I don't have a definitive 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that's the NFL. Nothing else really has happened. We're still waiting on fucking Aaron Rodgers to figure out where the fuck he's going to play, or if he's going to retire.
If anyone wants him, well, honestly, it's starting to look like I think anyone really wants him, at least for what he's asking for.
Yeah. So now we move back to the NHL. The Stanley Cup playoffs are here, and we are roaring, ready to go. I believe the East alone for right now, mainly because me and Kate are both Eastern Conference guys.
Ew.
Shut up.
Red Wings didn't make it. I mute or deafen in protest.
Undeafen. Fuck, he can't hear me. Wait, he can still hear me. He's on stream. Undeafen, you fuck. Oh, we're just not going to say anything for now. Oh, hey, he undeafens. Thank you. There's no need to mute and leave me all by myself for this shit. Don't you knock? Anyway.
I am the one who knocks.
No. Anyway, so we'll probably actually wait. I'm curious.
See, here's the thing. I got no horse in this race, so it's like I don't know what to talk about. At least with Cade, he has something to talk about.
So I'm curious to see. No.
I never wanna dance again. Beauty, music, got no rhythm.
Damn. 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 Fuck you. Yeah. 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 Sorry, chat.
Hey
You
guys,
guys
what's
don't know
going
what
on?
I'm saying. Fuck you. Damn, this is almost unanimous.
Well, here's the thing. You're not sharing the screen, so I'm trying to entertain chat in some way.
This is true. Anyway, let me share.
Dude doesn't like sharing screen. Here I am just viewing shit.
True. But let's go ahead. Bracket challenge. We're gonna pull up the bracket challenge, and we're gonna sit here together as a team.
I don't want to sign up.
Don't I have this?
Gotta choose email address.
Oh my god, I do.
So, everybody, do you want me to share choose email address with you?
Fuck off. We're not doing this.
For the low, low price of 2,000 bits, I will share choose email address.
Alright, let me casually just do bam. You guys are gonna see OBS for a second while I change
You.
this over. Shut up. Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna do this. That's not where you're supposed to go.
Uh-oh, my voice didn't go through. Did that get heard or no?
No. Alright.
Yip,
Here's...
yippee! There we go. I can't do it too high. Yippee! There we go.
Alright, we're gonna... Shut the fuck up. I don't care about the start soon thing. Or start here thing. Alright, we're gonna wait for our lovely third co-host to come back.
I'm actually wondering what's going on.
He's
I'm getting blinded by the
talking to that
lights.
person. Blinded by the light. Why do you have gamer subs on your forehead?
And you too can also get gamer subs on your forehead. Wait, fuck, we're not sponsored by gamer subs yet.
Not yet. Hopefully soon.
Give me
Anyway,
a couple weeks.
Cade, welcome to the NHL segment of today's stream.
Okay.
We're going to be doing the bracket challenge for the postseason.
Okay. I picked up my pre-roll and I was.
I say, shoot, we still got our other segment. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. We still got the other segment.
I think we're
but-
saving that for the. I think we're saving that for the end.
Yeah, we're saving that one for the end. All right, so we're going to start today. We're going to start this bracket challenge. We're looking at the analytics of Winnipeg versus St. Louis in the first round. So, of course, Winnipeg.
St. Louis.
is the-
St. Louis. Hold on, real quick. My prediction: St. Louis will go 3 for 2. They'll take it in the fourth game 4.
You're calling that there's going to be a sweep.
3-2. That was full sweep.
It's a 7-game series.
Then, yeah. Oh, they adjust my numbers because I don't think Winnipeg's going to do too hot against St. Louis.
I beg to differ. The only reason I say so is because of the one glaring issue that St. Louis has. Their power play, their goals against.
I just don't want success for the Winnipeg Jets of all teams. I want them to fail for. I want them to be the first out of the fucking playoffs because fuck them.
All right, well,
They
I'm
stole
choosing
our
Winnipeg.
thrashers.
I'm choosing Winnipeg. You're choosing St. Louis, which now leaves McLeasy.
Got nobody in this race, guys.
No, but you're going to be tiebreakers.
Dude, I can't even see it anyway. You're not showing your screen.
Yes, I am.
Well, shit, he is. What the fuck are you talking about?
I still see NFL.
Oh, wrong fucking thing. Hang on.
You're fucking smart.
Shut up.
But chat. Herb has been obtained.
Let's go.
For
For all extents and purposes, it is legal in both my state, where I am streaming from, and his state for medical
my
use.
state.
And I
mine's
am
recreational.
and Twitch Twitch. I am a medical user of herb for the use of treatment of autism, diagnosed in May 17th, 2008. I was diagnosed with ADHD, ODD, OCD, and the big kicker being Asperger's syndrome, meaning I have behavioral issues, which herb regulates my emotional well-being.
So yeah.
Now that the disclaimer has gotten out of the way.
All right. So it's currently a split. Winnipeg, one for Winnipeg, one for St. Louis. Who do you choose, Mac?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
Fuck you.
Oh, St. Louis fan.
Okay, so for some context to chat and also those who don't know, the main reason why I, as a native of the city of Atlanta, say "fuck you" to Winnipeg, the Winnipeg Jets, is because in 2005, the Atlanta Thrashers were a team in the NHL who were floundering due to the fact of Atlanta Spirit. Fuck you, Atlanta Spirit. Because of that, the team was sold and moved from Atlanta to Winnipeg and rebranded as the Jets. So I have distinctive
Benny and the
disdain
Jets.
always for the Jets.
All right.
Fuck the
On
Jets.
to the next game. You got Dallas versus Colorado.
That's gonna be it. I can't even try to call that game, even if I wanted to. It's
Well,
just
so
two
main-
teams of mid going at each other.
The main
Go
thing with this is
Avalanche.
the factor of so Dallas has the season points over them, 106 to 102. They're even at the average of 3.4 goals per game. The Avalanche have them with a 2.9 versus a 2.7. The Avalanche's power play is better, but their penalty kill is worse. Their leading scorer is Nathan MacKinnon at 116 points. Fucking damn it. To Mikko Rantanen's 88 points. I personally don't like anything to do with Dallas, so I'm choosing Colorado.
Colorado.
All right. Well, we got our second round prepped for the Central Division. Vegas Golden Knights versus the Minnesota Wild.
Vegas.
This is going to be good. The only reason I'm even rooting for Minnesota is because of Flower.
I have no horse in this race.
Marc-Andre Fleury, in his final season in the NHL, is with the Minnesota Wild. I would love to see the Minnesota Wild go on and win a playoff series for the Flower. So with that, I'm rooting for Minnesota in this game. And we got Mac over here rooting for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Why not?
And Cade, you're the determining factor in this. Will we have our first upset of the playoffs in the Minnesota Wild, or will the Vegas Golden Knights move on?
Well, as I have established as my voice in this chat, in this podcast, I'm the history nut here, so I have to defer to history. Historically speaking, Minnesota Wild are terrible. Vegas Golden Knights is still a relatively new franchise, so their history is yet to be determined. And the Golden Knights already have won a final series. So I'll leave it up to chance and say Golden Knights repeat. I think the Golden Knights can make a series run.
All
All
right.
right, whose team are you gonna pick? The Wayne Gretzky original team or the Wayne Gretzky 2.0 team?
So we got the LA Kings versus the Edmonton Oilers.
Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers.
I personally,
I'm gonna go with Oilers.
as a native of San Diego, hate anything to do with LA. But
With Oilers.
Fuck the Oilers.
fuck Edmonton. I'm
Fuck
Golden
the
Knights on top. Oilers get slaughtered. Hey, what's
I
up,
believe
man?
the Kings.
I don't
Golden
think the
Knights on
Kings are
top-
make it
top.
far, but I
I'll give
definitely
them
think the Kings can beat.
5
I
big
definitely
wins.
think the
God
Kings can
damn
beat
it.
the Oilers.
Oilers get slaughtered on my mom.
Always get hit with that BTA. All right, Winnipeg. Do we think How many games do we think Winnipeg's winning?
I don't know. 6. Everybody gets 6.
2.
They have to win. By how many games?
That's you asked for Winnipeg. I said 2. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck the Jets.
I think that the Dallas
They don't
Colorado
deserve
series is
shit.
going to 7. Vegas, Winnipeg, Vegas and Minnesota. I'm going to say is going to 7. My heart says that Minnesota is going to win that game, but of course I got it outvoted.
You also
And
gotta
then-
be realistic.
Kings win by 4.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're going to sweep Edmonton. I can't say that wholeheartedly that the Kings are going to sweep Edmonton. I think it's going to be 6.
Oh,
I think it'd be 5.
5.
It's gonna be a close game, but it's gonna be a close series. But ultimately, the Kings are gonna walk out of that series a lot better than what she was thinking, and it's not gonna be as good as what Mac thinks. Like, I'm being pragmatic here. I do think
Oh,
the
I
Kings.
thought it was
I definitely do think the Kings have the opportunity to absolutely thrash the Oilers. It's not going to be in 4 games or something.
All right, we're going to defer to the M2 versus the M3 real quick. Carolina versus New Jersey.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, Hurricanes.
Yeah, honestly, I would prefer to face the Hurricanes in the second round. And we're going to do the same thing, but with the Atlantic. Tampa Bay versus Florida. The Battle of Florida.
Panthers.
We got one for
He's
Panthers.
doing good already.
Yeah, to be honest, Panthers, and that's purely because Tampa was playing with house money.
Yeah. So Florida moves on now to the
Maple
two people
Leafs.
with dogs in this fight.
Maple Leafs.
God damn it!
It's the Leafs all day. I'm
I
sorry,
don't know,
but
man.
Ottawa, I'm sorry, but you're not that good anymore. The
Yeah,
Leafs
Toronto.
are gonna I don't think the Leafs are gonna sweep the Senators, but like, it's gonna go like Game 6. I feel like that's
All
gonna
right.
be how I feel the
But it goes
Ottawa.
six. I agree.
The Battle of Canada
I
is gonna
think
go.
the battle of Canada is going to be going to 6 games realistically.
Nah, fuck that. 7. It's gonna go to 7. It's gonna come down to the wire.
I would love to see that.
Because think about this, Ottawa's defense, right? Ottawa's has really good defense, but their main issue is forward.
Yeah.
They have no penalty kill either.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Thank you. Thank you for the bless you. Not Winnipeg. Fuck. Here you go.
Blessed.
Thank you.
God damn.
Next, the final game of the final series of this first round: Washington versus Montreal.
Canadians.
It's fucking. I'm gonna be with you.
It's
I have
Washington.
don't get me wrong. I love the Leafs, but
Canadians.
I have a Canadian hate boner. Fuck the Canadians.
Montreal.
Washington doesn't get swept. We're not getting swept. Fuck that. That
Okay.
ain't happening.
What? Okay, I will say this. I will give the Canadians some level of respect. They will take the Caps to Game 6.
Game 7.
No, it's going
No,
5.
no. Be practical. They're going to go to Game 6.
It's either 5 or 6. It all depends how those first game 1 and 2 are
I
in
was about to say-
Washington. And
about to
it's
say,
going
it
to
depends on the first
heavily
game.
depend if Logan's back.
Yeah, but it's like even me as a delusional Leafs fan, I know for a fact the fucking battle for
games.
Canada is going to 7.
4
That's
games.
what
I am a practical Leafs fan. I know it's going to go to 7 games, and that's purely just because the Leafs like to give their fan base heart attacks.
I think it's
The
gonna be 4
only
games.
reason I can foresee the Washington Canadians game going 7 is because Montreal at home is pretty good. But they
Yeah.
suck. They suck on the
They
road.
suck on the road. They can't play on the road. But also, hi chat. I am now back on my good microphone. Y'all no longer have to do it now. Cade's mobile adventures is now over. We now
teams
resume to our
give
regularly
heart attacks,
scheduled.
True.
They give
Is
heart
it-
attacks or heartbreaks.
All right, Florida, Tampa Bay. We believe Florida's going to 6. Win it in 6.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna
then
be one of those games.
Carolina
Cade sounds
versus
sexual.
New Jersey. I
Wait,
say
read
go
that.
7.
Why did I read that?
Wait, what? Hold up. Did I hear did somebody say I sound sexy? What?
Cade
it
sounds
says you sound
sexual.
sexual.
Damn, sexual.
Sexual.
Damn. I'm just reading chat.
All right,
Like,
round.
who said that?
We're on the. Who do you think?
I don't know how to say his name.
I don't know who. Dumbass.
He was in our podcast, I think, last time.
Zay.
Oh.
Not me.
Yeah, it is used. I can fucking see it now that I have chat up. Go fuck
I think
yourself.
I think the Hurricanes beat the Capitals.
Fuck no. Carolina on the road is ass.
Yeah, I was like Carolina's.
We beat the fuck out of them in DC.
Fine, we'll have the Capitals and the Leafs go to the next round, and let's just have you guys argue to see who wins.
I highly doubt that no offense to your Leafs, but I think that series is going 7, and Florida's going to squeak it by 1.
Maybe.
I'm just doing it to piss
It's
off.
a miracle. It's going to be a miracle if they make it out of the first round. the thing is, if the first round goes 7 and the second round goes 7, by the time they get to the conference finals, they're going to be tired.
Oh yeah, they're going to be fucking exhausted. That's why I think realistically, I feel like the Leafs could get the job done with Florida if they go if we're talking like progression. I do think the Leafs could do it. The main issue with the Leafs is whether or not they can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Health is if the Leafs stay healthy, they easily could make it. They easily could make it all the way to the conference final.
All right, let's do
If
the
they
West
stay
first
healthy.
before we actually do the East, because the East is our stomping grounds.
We're all from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Even though
Okay,
Choo
let's
Choo
go
here is
West.
from, I was about to say Choo Choo here is technically from California, but we don't. Well, he was exported from California relatively quickly.
I was exported because of the military. What the fuck you mean?
Again, relatively quickly.
I'm gonna say Avalanche.
Winnipeg versus Colorado.
Avalanche.
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 The curse is
Fuck
finally going to
Winnipeg.
hit them.
Fuck Winnipeg.
Vegas versus Los Angeles.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Los Angeles.
Well, you still lost 2-1.
Fair. Alright.
That's the only reason why is because I don't think Los Angeles is making it past. Fucking.
Should note, Knights waltz they ass to the next round 5-6.
5 and 6. In 5 to 6 games. Yeah, fair enough. Vegas, yes, they're number 1, so it's fair enough to see why they're going to do that. The problem is, I can foresee them having trouble in the conference finals with Colorado.
Yeah, that's where we start to get the very interesting discussions.
All right, so seeing as already it's believed, we're all in agreement. Most of us are in agreement that it's going to be Washington beating the Canes.
The Canes are not good. They're good, but they're not good enough to make it all the way.
They didn't even break 100 points on the season. We
So,
have the better
again.
goals per game. We have the better. Well, we're even on goals against. We have the better power play.
Zay,
They
you
have the better
smoking on?
penalty kill.
I would love to know what the fuck you smoking on. That shit ain't going to 7.
Fuck
It's
no.
going, it's going to 8.
If Washington secures both home games and then snags one at Carolina, the fifth game
Is going to be irrelevant.
exactly. It's coming home and it's done. Oops, accidentally selected Toronto. Hang on.
Although, let's be honest, Toronto definitely would be.
I'm going Toronto.
I'm going Toronto, and that's not just me being a Leafs fan. That's just because our penalty kill's better.
Nice game, yeah, I can see it. 7 games. That
I'm doing
okay, yeah,
Western
7.
Conference
Yeah,
Final,
Knights
it's going
King.
7.
Yeah, oh yeah, Knights King. Yeah, I can see that going to 7 all day.
All right. Now comes the fun part.
Avalanche.
Vegas, Colorado.
Fucking flip a coin. You'll be able to predict that a lot more. You'll be able to predict that easier. Fuck knows.
Avalanche.
Let me casually just use my old debit card real quick.
You didn't even pick us. You didn't even tell us what was what. All right, guys. The moment I've been waiting for.
Washington versus Toronto.
I will concede.
Washington's
If
going
we're
to
talking,
Oh.
I will
No.
concede. The only reason why I say Washington would beat my Leafs is for the pure and simple fact fucking Toronto cannot score at will like the Caps can. That is the only issue, is the fact that the Leafs cannot score when it fucking matters.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And here's the thing. Me and my coworker today at work, we were looking at my team at the Caps, like all of our members on our team roster wise. We have the most complete roster. We have players at every line. Like everybody on that team, this year's team, can score and at will.
So I have a question then. At the very beginning, those numbers, are those the ranks they are in their division?
Yes. Washington is ranked first in the Metro, but here's the caveat as well. They are the number 1 team in the East. They have home field advantage. They have home ice advantage the entirety of the playoffs.
Even here?
Yes. Even
the
going
Stanley Cup?
even going to the Stanley Cup Finals, even the only team that we will not have home ice advantage against is Winnipeg.
Dang.
Because Winnipeg is the President's Trophy winner. But it's been decided the Washington Capitals and the Colorado Avalanche will be moving to the Stanley Cup Finals.
I think the Avalanche are gonna win.
No.
Yes.
Colorado
Like I said, I
got
don't-
here on pure
No.
luck and dumb stupidity if this happens.
Yes.
Washington is going to win this.
I think, I was about to say, I think it goes without saying that Washington wins.
Out of every team in this postseason, Washington is the most sound. Like, offensively and defensively. They
I still
are
think Avalanche win.
They are looking better than they have ever looked. The last time this team looked this good was years, almost 10 years ago at this point.
No, not 10.
It's almost been 10 years.
I was about to say closer to like 8. 2018 was not that long ago.
That wasn't even our best team. That was
I mean, okay, 2018 was a long time ago if you think about it. That'll be 10 years in 3 years. It's over a decade, or half a decade.
7 years ago.
Zay,
But
here's the thing. You don't now.
Yeah,
all
true.
of this-
I agree. L Glaze.
What do you mean? You have the best
Oh.
goal scorer of this generation on the same team. You have a phenomenal southpaw duo in net for the Caps, and Logan Thompson and Charlie Lindgren. You have a solid solid 4-line offense. D pairings, our first 2, fantastic. Our last pair can be shaky every now and then. This team has been able to eliminate rushes very well in the neutral zone. They haven't had too horrid of a team. I can't fucking Ovechkin uwu. I don't have a Russian accent.
No, you just
Wow.
like you say the line and you say Ovechkin.
No.
Fucking Christ. But it
Just
goes
I
without
would
saying.
just refund the points at that point.
Well, I've already done a regular one, so he has to at least do that one.
Ooh.
There you go.
There you go.
Now it's time for the
Washington
RR.
takes this. The next thing about this. Total number of goals scored in the Stanley Cup Final Series. What the fuck is this?
50.
No,
50.
fuck no, that's impossible. Let's see.
What do you mean?
Washington-
Isn't this
No,
there's
I'll be a little bit more on the safer side. I'll say 20.
Yeah, I think.
Isn't
20
this
is
every
a-
game?
No,
this
this is total.
Yeah, every game total.
Total number of goals scored in the entirety of the series.
You telling me that can't be 50?
No.
You are delusional if you think the Washington, or not the Washington, but the over the entirety of this Stanley Cup Finals that there's 50 goals scored. That means
Between-
the goaltenders are Swiss cheese.
Yeah, but you're saying there's gonna be games where there's 7. There's some games are gonna be 7, series. So like,
A 7-game series. Yeah, that's not saying we didn't. It didn't even ask if we're going to go if this was going to go to 7.
Yeah.
so like think about this. So like we have 7. There's one series that's 7 games, and only 1 point is scored through each game.
Not even like 1 point. It's going to be more like
And with
2,
that,
0.
your Washington Capitals will be 2-time Stanley Cup champions. Now, the big thing.
And still, then the Canadians are gonna take them out.
Do we think, if this goes to fruition, do we think Ovechkin's going to get the Conn Smythe for a second time?
No.
What?
Do we
And that's purely because it purely depends on how much he does during the finals. If they go.
No, the Conn Smythe goes for the entirety of the playoffs.
I don't like. It depends on one how many goals he's scoring in the playoffs. Because regular season, we can wow, marvel. We can marvel at the fact that he scored 295. What's the score? What's the count up to now?
897.
So, man scored 897 goals. Okay, and that was in the regular season. Cool. But my main thing is looking at that. If they only go for the Conn Smythe, I don't know, the Smythe fucking award, if that only counts for the playoffs, then the achievement that he set in the regular season should not apply to why he would get that award. If it only looks at the playoffs. If he doesn't do if he decides to kind of lay back on the playoffs, then I feel like somebody else would easily be able to take that. And I honestly think he would want to get he already set history. He has a lot of the spotlight as it is. I feel like he would want to give that to one of his teammates.
Yeah, he more than likely is going to do that. I don't think he's realistically going to win it. The person I think on Washington that more than likely will win it is either Tom Wilson or Dylan Strome.
Let's be pragmatic here for a moment.
Yeah, shoot.
I don't think Ovi wants to steal all of the fucking spotlight.
Shoot, our leading scorer is Dylan Strome. So
I feel like Strome would be probably the better. He would be the better person to win that award.
Mm-hmm.
Like all respect to Ovi and his achievements, but like still, he doesn't need that's just adding more sugar to a really sweet drink.
Let's start a dialogue. What's the dialogue, buddy?
What?
I don't think I'm gonna like this.
Ovechkin's gonna step down little bit. Do a tell.
Yeah, I do think I feel like he's probably he's gonna lay. I feel like he's gonna step back a little. He's gonna take a step back for the playoffs. He's gonna rest his body. I feel like he's gonna want to rest his body.
So round 1, I will believe that, mainly because it's a team that's going to be a little bit on the easier side to kick their ass. That's the thing. Yes, you're right. This is going to be. He's getting to the point where he's going to be passing the torch, which I already know he's going to pass that torch to Ryan Leonard, our young gun that went to Boston College to play hockey. True, but here's the thing. The only reason I think Ovi's not this postseason isn't going to take a step back is because of the factor of people are going to be looking at him like, you broke the record. What you going to do now? You going to go win yourself a cup? So he's going to play with his heart on his sleeve like he always does, and is going to come out swinging, beating the shit out of Montreal in that first round. Hell, I wouldn't
I-
even be surprised if Washington somehow 4-0s them.
I honestly, I really do think that if he wants to play smart, he would play. He would choose. He would opt to ride the bench. Maybe score. Maybe if the going gets tough, throw him in. But like, if just so you can achieve that 4-0. But if you really want to achieve that 4-0, like go for it. Go for it. Throw him out on the ice, but keep him on the bench. Don't keep him on start in the Canadians game, because the Canadians are fucking. Yeah, like he definitely should play more conservatively.
He should play more conservatively. But this is
Will
a
he?
Russian we're talking about.
It's like, but will he is the question.
More than likely not, because he wants because this is one of the main arguments between the Crosby Ovechkin rivalry. Crosby has 3 cups, and if I'm correct, 2 of those he has the Conn Smythe. Or hang on.
I forget your fucking thing every time, and it fucks with me.
Here,
I
we're
hate
gonna
it.
look at. I'm gonna look at what Sid has gotten.
Like Scoob. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading my Naruto as well now that we've gotten past NHL.
Wait, we still gotta get to WWE.
Oh yeah.
Is this like the Braun and Jordan debate for hockey? Yes. More so of their generation, but not overall yet.
All right,
Yeah, so
I think
was
it's
right.
time.
So Ovi has one Conn Smythe from the first time that they went the first playoff win that they did.
Okay. Anyway, let's stop yapping about fucking hockey and move on.
True.
Because I feel like our co-host here is itching to get to his idea
segment.
and his idea and also
You know
get.
what? Fuck it. We'll bring you on for the NBA segment once we get done with the WWE. So let's go back to the top.
Well, I was doing.
Actually, hang on. I'll keep it on live because we're gonna pull up.
Yes, Cinder. Yippee.
WrestleMania 41.
Well, the segment isn't just WWE. This segment was supposed to be for all sports.
Well, we also have to talk about the entire.
We do have to talk about the card for WrestleMania.
We do,
So,
but we also have all weekend.
It's a stacked card. Well, aren't we? I thought we were also going to be doing like our live commentary of WrestleMania.
That is true. So
The Undetermined Boys comment. I thought we were going to be doing the Undetermined Boys commentate WrestleMania.
that's true.
yes, but we're going to have a lot more people in this episode, mainly since we're going to be sharing WrestleMania 41.
With a few of our friends.
Yes.
Some friends of the show.
Yes, very. So we got our one of our big title matches of the night. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena.
That's night 2, by the way.
I know
everybody.
it's night 2, but
You
But
said
it's
of
like-
the night.
It's not. We didn't specify night 1 or night 2. He only said a big match of the night.
yes.
But there's 2 nights.
Yeah, so we're talking about night 2. We did need to. So yeah, you did need to clarify night 2, buddy.
That part, yeah, true, but I'm not gonna lie. This is a classic WWE move. I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I truly believe John Cena is going to probably win this.
I like.
Don't know.
Okay, so another fun fact: if you didn't know this about the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, he was actually born. He was actually born in Georgia.
Yep.
He was born in Marietta, Georgia, which from me is about a 45-minute drive, 20-minute to 45-minute drive. Dusty at the time that Cody was born, Dusty and his wife were living in Georgia to be closer to Turner Broadcasting, which was primarily based in Atlanta. However, but that's getting into the pedantics of history. Being a native of the area that Cody is from, and him being like our hometown hero, I do think it would be like, for the business and overall to fit with the theme that Triple H has been so desperately pushing with this new age of the WWE. I truly think John Cena winning his 17th world title would truly like cement we are in a new age of wrestling.
Yeah.
Ric Flair's era of wrestling is over.
It's long gone though too.
Here's
it's
one other
like-
thing with Ric Flair. He's on AEW now. He's no longer working with the company.
So that could be a subtle fuck you to Ric Flair. It's like, hey, we're going to break your championship record. So I honestly think, like, don't get me wrong, fucking hate Big Match John. I really hate Big Match John. But from a storytelling perspective and from like a company and business perspective, it makes so much sense to make John Cena a heel champion for the first time ever in his career.
It'd be the first time in his career.
No, this is as a champion. It'd be the first time he would be classified as a true. I was about to say as a true heel champion.
Well, like a major title. He did win the USA title.
During the Doctor of Thugonomics era, yes, you can make an argument, but also the Doctor of Thugonomics was also a widely beloved, and it was so popular that it really couldn't be classified as a heel run. It was more so a fucking anti-hero face run.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm hoping John does a face turn at WrestleMania, just because like I want him to win.
No, fuck that. He should keep playing keep it up. Keep the heel persona going on. It's printing him money.
He doesn't need the money.
Who cares? That's
boys.
the thing. I don't have any water.
I'm drinking Gamer Subs.
I don't have any water and I don't have any tea, but I will take a hit from my vape.
So
But
I don't know. It's just like, why do this on your last little bit of a run though? That's what pisses me off the most.
Because he never did it. Like, yes, you can argue with Doctor of Thugonomics that was technically a heel run, but he never did a proper, true heel run where he actually was able to polarize and make entire audiences boo him. He has been booed, but the boos were always out. Like, he's been booed his entire career, but they've always been outshined by the cheers. Now the cheers of Cena sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. It's now the people who are screaming Cena sucks going, let's go Cena, and that was the women and children screaming Cena sucks. It's completely opposite. That's what's beautiful about it.
Okay, I'll agree to disagree, but I at least want John to have his last match end with him being a face.
Oh, and out on a high note. Do that. But honestly, I feel like he should really give a good run at being a heel champion for a while. I feel like he'll go well.
My thing is, I'm wondering, is he going to become an 18-time champion?
No.
Probably not.
No.
No. Hear me out. He beats Cody at WrestleMania, and then we get 2013 all over again. Rock betrays Cena. Cody helps him win his 18th title, or Cody defeats The Rock to get his title back. I feel like
No,
that would happen.
I
No.
like that.
John's
Have that
already
being how
stated at the end of this year, he's done.
Who?
John.
No, I know that. At the end of the year, though, we have till December. This isn't his last pay-per-view.
like I think
I
Cody.
think Rock's gonna backstab him.
I think that eventually what's going to happen is John is going to go, like, he's going to go from being able to be like full-time, even part-time now, to going to even less part-time, and he's going to come back to defend the title for like exclusively PLEs. And then after the PLEs, after he's done like on a PLE, like fucking SummerSlam, like for SummerSlam, I feel like SummerSlam's going to roll around, and that's going to be where he drops the title, and then at that point he's going to start his true farewell tour. I feel like he's going to at least try to give a decent run at being a heel champion after this month. But after once August rolls around with SummerSlam, it's gonna be, we're gonna see the return of face John Cena, and he's gonna start the true retirement tour of like, no, hey, I'm being serious this time. Now it is actually like I'm being serious. I'm actually leaving to go pursue acting more. That's the word I'm looking for. Precipitously.
I do not know on that one.
I don't know either.
Like, he's going to want to go pursue acting. I feel like he's going to go give acting a really good try. And he's a good actor.
He is.
I feel like John Cena really... And he does transcend wrestling. But
Yeah.
Cody's going to end up dropping the title at this WrestleMania, and he's probably going to cap it. He's probably going to cap it back at next WrestleMania.
All right. Well, let's
no, I don't
move
think
on.
he's gonna. Wait. No, I don't think he's gonna cap it back in the next WrestleMania. Who's gonna be the champion?
Roman Reigns.
I don't think
No.
Roman will get the title.
No, I think... So, John would win it from Cody, take it to SummerSlam, drop the title. So here's like my fantasy booking. John wins the title from Cody at WrestleMania. Drops the title at SummerSlam. Gives by The Rock backstabbing him 3 or 4 weeks before SummerSlam. Backstabs John Cena. Caps the Rock wins the title off of John Cena, replaying 2013. And then the Roman Reigns remember, Roman Reigns and The Rock still have some beef going on. Roman Reigns is going to want to reclaim his title. Roman Reigns beats The Rock for the title. Rock retires. So now now we move on to getting into the closer towards SummerSlam next year. You have Roman with the title. Cody feels like he never got his title opportunity back. He's going to come after Roman again. That's how I think it's going to play out.
Probably. All right. Well, moving on to the other main event.
Now this is the one I care about a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold up.
you
Mac
are not
is just-
trying, are you,
Mac.
Mac?
It's in July.
Mac.
So to chat, Mac is currently looking at trying at $500 seat.
Or
Oh, for 5 tickets.
well, it's each.
Yeah. So Mac is currently looking at getting ringside seats to Monday Night Raw at the Little Caesars Arena in Detroit.
And you're about to make me have to try to fucking scrounge together some money to get to Michigan.
Why not?
I would have to figure out how I could get the money together to fucking fly my ass to Michigan.
Bruh.
Plus, you guys have a place to stay.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
In July.
July's in like 2 months.
$159 each.
And it's
Like,
but it's
that's-
5 tickets together.
Well, I was doing family, but you guys seemed intrigued.
As much as I would love to go,
Yeah, no.
it's not an After Mania Raw. This is like July 28th type Monday.
This
Night
is like
Raw.
right before SummerSlam.
Yeah, this is the Raw before SummerSlam.
I'm just bringing
Yeah.
because this would be my first Raw I've ever been to, and it would be probably one of John Cena's last.
Yeah.
More than likely.
That's the reason I would go.
True. Anyway, on to the next match. Seth frickin' Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM
Yeah.
Punk.
Punk.
My money's on Roman.
My money's on
Fuck
Punk.
No, it's Punk all the way.
My money's on Punk.
Watch as we are both wrong. All three of us are wrong on Rollins.
And it's fucking Rollins. You know, that is the role that Seth Rollins has played in every single one of the storylines he's been in. He is the foil card.
He's the third. Well, he's always like the third wheel in every single like big match. Like, look at Cody versus Roman. Something versus Roman. Like, he's always the third wheel.
But he was the second in command of the Shield. Dean now John was the third wheel in the Shield. So, because to be honest, we found out that the WWE just wanted to push Roman to the fucking stratosphere immediately.
Yeah. Nah.
Also, it's like chat. I have had an obsessive interest with wrestling since I was 13. That's why I pay attention to the history and have the most knowledge out of the four of us here on this shit.
Or
3. Sorry. The random personality in the back of my head decided it wanted to be our fourth host.
well, if that's the case, it's going to be a very interesting segment when we get through all these match types.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Punk is gonna drive that big fuck you to both Seth frickin' Rollins and Roman Reigns. It's a triple threat, so if I'm correct, there's no disqualification.
No disqualification, no countouts. Pin one. All you have to do is pin one of your opponents to win the entire match.
Yo, what if this happens? Roman and CM Punk are like going at it. Paul Heyman just knocks them out and turns and sides with Seth Rollins.
Hell no.
That'd be funny.
I don't think he would.
It's unlikely to happen, but it'd be funny.
Brock Lesnar comes in to become the fourth. It's a quadruple.
It's a fatal 4-way.
Yes, thank you. Quadruple threat.
Quadruple threat? Really?
Ring. Hey, you guys have been stuttering this whole entire time. Give me a chance to stutter a little bit.
I've been stuttering. The fuck?
It's mostly Chew.
Because I choose the one who's.
But you said. Okay, where's our fourth member at then, Cade?
Okay, that's as I said, it's the personality inside of my head that we've talked about before. He has decided he wants to be our fourth host.
Fact.
Well, let me
Okay.
dream about my quadruple threat.
All right. Roman Reigns is going to get his ass beat because I already know both Punk
Spicy
and
today.
Rollins are going to aim right at.
Oh yeah, they're
at
going
him
after
together.
Roman immediately.
No,
Yeah.
because doesn't Seth have a huge like hate for CM?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Seth does have a hate boner for CM Punk.
He has a hate boner for CM Punk, but he has a bigger hate boner for Roman Reigns.
No,
I don't know, 'cause they teamed
at a
up
point
together,
there was. I was about to say at a point. Remember, they were in the Shield together. And who
No.
do they have to blame for the Shield being called up in the first place? CM Punk.
It's gonna be fun. I don't care.
Shows up,
It's
Brock
that
shows
match
up,
where
The Rock shows up. Oh my god, that would be hysterics on night one. Here's here's going to be the fun question. Do we think
Right.
Seth Rollins gives a fuck you to Roman Reigns and goes out in Shield gear?
Oh my god, I would love to see. Okay,
he's already done that though.
Not
he's
even
done
just
that once, and he'll do it. I know he'll do it again.
No,
It's not even
CM
he's
Punk
gonna
comes
do
out
it.
in Shield gear.
Nah.
No, like he comes out in like Shield S, like he has his tights, but it's like Shield color. And he comes out with the mask.
CM
No,
I feel like
is the petty type to do that.
He is
No.
definitely.
CM Punk. CM Punk would be CM Punk is the type of guy to come out wearing the exact same color and pattern trunks and boots he wore the night the Shield debuted.
He would. I would love to see that.
Just as that subliminal, like, hey guys, don't forget I'm the reason why y'all are here. I'm the reason why y'all are so big is because I like me and Paul picked y'all up from FCW and brought y'all up here into the main roster. Don't forget that.
You right, Zay. The problem is CM Punk was doing it way before Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah.
CM Punk is the definition of not just pipe bomb, but torturing somebody psychologically.
Mm-hmm. That's why people be sleeping on CM Punk.
He's the definition of controversial.
Let's say he is controversial.
Hell.
He is controversy.
Hell, not just them, not just all of those people showing up. AJ shows up.
Oh.
Styles?
No.
Who's
AJ Lee?
Lee. His
wife.
wife.
She's already said on multiple occasions there is a snowball's chance in hell she will ever work for the WWE again.
This isn't even a matter of working for the WWE.
Paige, I feel like AJ. No, like I don't even think she'll appear on any form of like WWE television. Period. Ever again. There's no way. There's a snowball's chance in hell that AJ Lee will appear. She's already stated multiple times on multiple social medias.
Yeah, but why would she show up anyway?
Yeah, that's also the other point. Is like, why would she?
Like, it's not like her and Becky have
husband's
beef or anything.
Corner.
It's like not like her and Becky have any beef. If they had beef, that would be funny. But I think they're two different eras of women's wrestling. I don't think. I I remember. Does anyone remember when AJ Lee actually debuted though? Like I remember that day too. Time. Sovereign time, or are you going? Do you have to go soon?
Huh? No, I got Yeah, no, AJ's made out with like everybody. Your turn. So here's the thing. There's actually absolutely no there's no yes or no as to she's never going to come back. There's no confirmation of her never coming back, nor confirmation of her coming back.
That's what I mean. She's a fucking ghost. You can't like the only information we've like know is from Punk.
Yeah.
And he's said like she's not against the idea, but she's not exactly jumping at the opportunity immediately.
Yeah, so there's a what is this?
What are you playing?
Oh no, it's people talking about AJ returning.
An AJ return. Which, yeah,
the Royal Rumble.
like that would be storyline wise, that would be the only way. Like outside of this WrestleMania, that's the only other way that would make sense.
Yeah.
Let's go through the rest of the card matches.
All right, but yeah, Punk is 2 out of 3 in it.
In it. I'm Roman.
All right, Women's World Championship triple threat match. You got Io Sky, the current reigning champion, versus Bianca Belair, and then Rhea Ripley. Well, we have somebody going absolutely crazy in the chat.
I kind of want to go with Bianca Belair, to be honest.
No, we're going with Mommy.
I get it. She's probably one of the most famous like female wrestlers in WWE right now. I'm just actually surprised they haven't tried to put the belt back on her sooner. But at the same time, there's other talent around as well.
This is true.
And now to think about it, Io Sky's had the title for a while now. Did she win like last year's WrestleMania?
I believe so. But yeah, there's so much talent. It's not like 12 years ago that where it was like back and forth, AJ versus Caitlyn versus AJ again. There's actually talent in the women's pool.
Oh. She just won it.
Yeah, she just won that. But Rhea Ripley's definitely winning it. I
don't know. She just won it in March. She just won it March 3rd. I don't think she might win this one. Because why would they put the belt on her for only a month? It's not like she's a older talent that's retiring soon.
Either way, just because of how Rhea is scary. That too, oh, yeah. Zay.
Charlotte Flair playing hot potato with Saito. You know, she actually has as many. If I remember correctly, she's pretty close to breaking her dad's record.
Yeah, but there's no actual record set for the women, as far as it goes for.
She is a 14-time world champion.
She's probably never going to touch that thing ever again, honestly.
I
But-
highly doubt that she would. I highly doubt that Charlotte's going to go for another title.
But yeah, Rhea. I believe Rhea's winning. Chat believes Rhea's winning.
I also want Mommy to win, so.
Let's go.
I don't think she's going to. I think it's either gonna be Io or Bianca. Because why? It makes no sense to me. It's not that I don't want her to win. It's not like I'm being a Rhea hater. It's just like she just lost the title. Why would she lose the title for a month and then get it back? I think either Io's gonna be the long-term champion, or she's gonna be the transferring champion.
Anyway, on to the next match. You got
Jay.
Gunther versus Jay. Main event. Jay.
So. Yeah, main event Jay is winning that shit all day.
Yeah, Jay's winning.
If Jay
it.
doesn't win,
Gunther is just a prick.
he's a really good heel.
He's a good heel, but fucking Christ. Anyway,
How long has he
on
been
to
champion?
the
Since
WWE's
August 3rd.
Women's Championship.
Look at that.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. You know what? Fuck you, Charlotte. Tiffany.
Yo, I'm gonna go Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
right.
Moving on.
This one's probably like the easiest one to do, but at the same time, like
Okay.
this one actually looks like it's gonna be fun.
For the memes, I'm going to say Logan, even though AJ is also from Georgia.
Damn.
I will say for the memes,
Wait.
Logan, and that's purely just because Logan is very athletic.
People are actually sleeping on Logan Paul. Like the dude actually, I don't know what it is. The dude was kind of
dude's
built
a good
for the
wrestler.
business. He's a good wrestler and he can talk.
He was a
Like, you don't need him to be a-
boxer, but
You don't need him to be a
wrestler.
face. You don't need to be
See-
like a face. You can just he's really good being like a douche.
He like that's the thing. Logan just naturally plays a really good heel. He was like, it's almost like he was built for fucking wrestling. It's almost like he also did wrestling in high school.
And here's the thing: do we see KSI and I Show Speed show up with Logan?
No.
No, I Show Speed shows up for AJ.
That'd be funny.
You just
Yeah,
see
he did. He was in the
you
Royal
just see
Rumble.
fucking.
What? By the way, Mac, what's up? Sorry, continue.
You just
What
see
Mac got do?
Speed wearing a fucking Prime bottle again. Oh yeah,
Okay,
title reign.
Okay, but did the champion get their title back, or did it transfer to someone else?
But yeah, I'm gonna be
They were a
Logan Paul.
They were a transitional champion. I know exactly who Zay is talking about, and also Zay is in the call below us, by the way.
I know. I'm bringing him up when we get to the NBA.
Yeah.
I said, Chew, did you see the chat, by the way?
Aww.
Did you see the chat?
Oh
I'm-
yeah. Okay. Here. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. There we go. All right. Anyway, moving on. Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
I already know who's
Finn
not.
all
I already
day.
know- You think Finn's gonna win?
Finn.
I was gonna say I don't think Finn's gonna win. I
I
don't.
feel like Finn's gonna win, and that's purely just for the fact. That's purely for the fact that Dominic, yes, he's good, but he's not like. He doesn't have the high flying
Yeah.
nature of his father.
I think this could be wrong. I honestly think either Braun's gonna keep the title, he's just gonna maul through everybody. Penta would be sick too because this man's. I didn't realize how old Penta was. Penta's actually a lot older than I thought. But I think if anything like that, I think Finn or Dom's gonna turn on Finn. Judgment Day is already kind of falling apart as it is. I think they might work together, and then Dom might do Finn dirty and get his first title.
But I think I think Finn's gonna kick Dom's ass before Dom even can think about doing it. But yeah,
I don't know.
all right. Most of us are rooting.
It's
for Finn.
definitely gonna. No, I want Braun Breaker to win, or Penta.
You got me and Cade rooting for Finn.
I just don't think Finn.
I've been a
needs
bit.
another title.
I have been a Finn like dick rider since he became the first Universal Champion.
Yeah.
I'm good with Finn, but ever since they kind of retired the Demon, I'm like, all of his magic's gone.
Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot they retired the demon. Fuck. That makes me. Oh. That made his character really interesting.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the dude's just another wrestler. He doesn't have anything really special going for him other than being the leader of the Judgment Day, which the Judgment Day isn't really that good no more.
Oh,
Rhea
okay,
Ripley
hold
was the
up,
most
Zay.
famous person.
Hold up, Zay. What's your beef with LA Knight?
Well,
Actually, that's a good question. LA Knight, no, he keep the title. I like Jacob Fatu's kind
LA
of
Knight.
cool, but
I was gonna say LA
Fuck
Knight has
LA.
been like the. I was gonna say the LA Knight's the reason why like there's been like so many comparisons back to the Attitude Era.
okay.
The motherfucker knows how to work a mic.
Okay.
He knows
This
how to
is
work a
my.
mic, but still, fuck him. He's a dick.
I love him.
No,
I'm
LA
rooting
Knight's-
for Jacob Fatu.
Okay, the only reason I'm saying this, if LA Knight loses, this is LA Knight's moment to finally make it to the main event because the dude's not getting younger. The dude's in his 40s already, and go for a main title push. I think he should be the one to defeat John. I think that would be a good storyline. Just imagine the mic opportunities. John versus LA Knight.
Oh
against
my
each other.
god, that is some fucking like dream right there. Is LA Knight talking on the mic against John Cena, heel John Cena.
Oh no, it makes it better because then we get The Rock in the equation. People compare LA Knight to The Rock, so it's gonna be like, I could see The Rock being like, "Yo, stop copying my shit and know your role type bullshit," and then LA Knight's gonna be like, "Nah, I studied your shit and I just made it better." You know what I mean? Like them going at it would be amazing as well.
True. All right. Well, seeing as I'm outvoted, it looks like we're apparently in the LA Knight train. All right.
It's if
On
LA
to
Knight
a
doesn't win.
fantastic fight.
Who is?
Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano.
It took me a second to realize who that was.
Wait, who is that?
It's Chad Gable.
It is Chad Gable.
Chad Gable has this whole thing with like, you know, I hate luchadors and he can't beat them, and now this is like, he embraced it type of bullshit.
It's like if you can't beat him, join him.
Oh no, here's the best part. It says featured superstars. It didn't even put him in there. It just says Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Ray's gonna win this fight and beat Chad Gable.
I don't know. I think the man has something coming. I could see him going like a Kurt Angle heel run.
Nah.
Barry can't kind of compare him. And Ray's like WrestleMania win percentage, not really that strong. It's like it's hit or miss for him every year.
Naomi all day.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill.
I'm going Naomi on this one.
I like strong women. Jade Cargill. When she lifted up Nia Jax, I became a fan instantly.
Oh damn. Okay. All right.
What?
Well.
Not very many people
Either
do
way,
that.
it's. You're not wrong. Yeah, Naomi.
Like,
oh, this
who was
next
the
one.
who was the other Funkadactyl? I can't remember her name.
Oh God, that's right. She fell. Like she fell off. Funny enough, side note real quickly. Brodus Clay is on Fox News now. Yeah, Cameron.
Cameron.
Wait,
Somebody call your mama. Somebody call your mama.
Yes,
fucking
Brodus Clay.
Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre in a Sin City Street Fight. That seems
Drew
like fucking
McIntyre all day.
yeah, Drew Mac all
Yeah,
the way.
Drew McIntyre.
I gotta pay respect to my ancestors there. He's from my ancestral lands. He's as a
Shit, that's why I'm rooting for Finn. He's Irish. I'm Irish.
I'm
Well,
both.
Irish American.
I'm Irish
Yeah,
and Scottish.
I'm also
more of a
both, but
Sheamus. I'm more of a Sheamus backer than a Finn backer. Okay.
I'm a Finn backer before I'm a Sheamus
Finn.
backer. Finn.
You respect the ketchup man.
I will respect the Celtic warrior whenever he doesn't turn into Patrick Starr the moment he tries to do his 10 tolls of the, what is it, the 10 tolls of the...
I'm a hate if Damian wins. If Damian wins, I'm
a hate WWE. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Alright, we're on to the World Tag Champs.
I have no idea who the War Raiders are.
Raiders versus the New Day.
I gotta give it to the New Day because I love Kofi, and Xavier Woods is an absolute like meme machine. So I'm gonna give it to the New.
They
Well,
have
you know
a
they're heel
video
now, right?
game. They have a video game YouTube channel called Up Up Down Down.
Why does
By the
Kofi
way-
look constipated?
He probably is.
He probably is.
Yo, that's heel Kofi though. That's crazy. He shaves out the mustache.
Oh,
Like you guys know that heels now, right?
Yeah, don't care.
don't care. We love Kofi.
It's not long. It's no longer Kofi Mania. That was years ago.
I
Don't care. Kofi Mania.
I'm saying-
Kofi Mania always. Kofi Mania. It's always Kofi Mania.
Yeah. All right. Well, we've chosen the New Day.
Okay.
On to the
Damn
women's
it.
tag champs, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra
Valkyria, Bailey.
and
I'm torn.
Bailey. I'm sticking with Bailey. I love Bailey.
Well, here's my thing. And it's not even joking. I was so sad because I hadn't watched WWE for a couple, like a year or so. And Raquel Rodriguez is my favorite female wrestler. She's tall. Very tall.
God damn it.
And to go and find that she joined the Judgment Day, I was so crushed. I'm like, why you turn heel on us? Why? Like, you didn't even join Judgment Day when it was good.
Yeah.
Like,
All right.
That's
the
last match.
I think.
yeah.
Yep, it's the
Damn,
last.
Sheamus isn't even in it. But
For
I also
once-
think Bailey would be a good one.
All right. Now, that's all done and out of the way. Let's bring in our guest for today's episode.
Well, before
And
that, does
with-
the
with,
puppy...
I was about to say, and with that, with our guest now entering, our guest will be taking the spot of one of our hosts, purely for the fact that I have a Vox that's waiting for me, so I have a hot date. I'm gonna go get to that. I will catch y'all on the flip side, and as always, stay high, stay lifted.
Oh shit, I'm being summoned as well.
What?
See you guys.
All right, I guess it's
God
us.
damn it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
that
You bitch.
that was funny. It was fun. That was actually hilarious. Okay, so I didn't know we had cameras on in here. That's why I'm gonna turn mine on. I have the bracket already up. If you need me to stream it.
Okay.
I mean, I got.
Okay, so here's my thing. Before we do anything else, Do you
Hold on.
want to do?
Oh, let me minimize Spotify.
We
Oh,
can
you
always
have
get
to
Kate in
pick
for
'em.
the other one.
You have the pick'em, which
Oh.
we'll use your pick'em as our what we're going to do for this year.
Yeah. All right.
But we're going to
Before
show
we get to
the
this-
entirety of it as it is right now.
Before we
Okay,
get to
let me
this,
zoom out. Oh,
I just
okay.
want to say something.
Go ahead.
We're not going to be doing the other set. We're not going to be doing that part of the segment. But do you want to do the NBA version of it while we have him? I'm sorry for your name every time while you're here. I'm so sorry.
Here. Let me just edit my server profile so you guys have my name, so you guys don't forget it. Like some people
Yes, because
do.
I am stupid. Max stupid.
Here,
Mac-
I'll just
Mac
stream
do
it
be
so
stupid.
you guys don't have to. Okay, so you guys see my whole screen. You guys see. Oh,
Mhm.
using your bracket or using
Jim
mine.
has
We're
it
gonna
pulled up
use-
as well.
We're just going to show this because this has the play-ins and everything.
Oh, this also has a play. Wait, can I just steal yours then? Can you send me a link? Send link. See.
So, basically, Zay, since you're here, what I was gonna introduce as a concept when Cade comes back, the next time, we're gonna do our Mount Rushmore. And since you're here, we're gonna do our Mount Rushmore of basketball.
Of
Yep.
basketball much? Is it gonna be specific? All right, here we go. There you go. There it works. Here we go.
It is your Mount Rushmore of basketball, and it's anybody. Men's basketball, because I know.
All right.
All right, so
So, I am personally. So here we go. We have our next segment of men's basketball, the National Basketball Association, hosted by Adam Silver himself, of course. Now the playoffs has just started, and we only have we already had our 4 play-in games, where the Warriors beat the Grizzlies in a very nasty stomp fest, and the
Yeah.
Magic kind of humiliated the Hawks, and the Heat once again for the third year in a row beat the Bulls in the play-in tournament, and not lying, they did it 3 years in a row. Funnily enough, the Bulls scored 90, 91, and 91 in all 3 of those games. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Now, here we go. So we'll start off with a West play-in to make things easier for us. So, on the West side of things,
Side.
it's the Mavericks versus Grizzlies. Now, the Mavericks just came off a hot win against the Kings. Granted,
Grizzlies.
but the Grizzlies are going to win this. Because John Morant is going crazy right now, despite going crazy both physically and metaphorically.
I'm saying it's because they're idiots.
Oh, that too.
I mean, I think we all can agree that Dallas definitely did one of the worst trades of all time this season.
Yeah, that's unnegotiable. Like, that of all things is like the least negotiable thing ever.
Like
Like-
you didn't even get a first round pick for this year. You got 4 years from now.
Don't we use mine? Because look at how it's working. I can pick the Grizzlies for you. Here you go. I'll just wait for you.
yeah.
You know it's gonna show your camera, right?
No, let me change from Obi. Let me change it to the normal scene.
I say if you share your screen, it's gonna.
No, I shared my screen. Don't worry.
So yeah, that's the fun part. I would share your stream, but at the same time, it's going to show cameras. So,
Oh, not on my side. Not on my side. It doesn't show any cameras.
Well, that's the thing. Even if I go and I view in on your stream and I share Discord, it's going to show all cameras.
Yeah, he's sharing the whole thing, not just.
Oh, right. Yeah, that
screens.
makes sense. Oh, then I'll just send this to you. Hold on. Where you at? Where you
Oh
at?
fuck my hand.
Here you go.
Chat. I'm actually an old man. She just found me on the street. Oh.
All right, you can't just full screen it. I'm stupid. I thought you could. Unless you, oh, you could, no, you can't hide members either. I'm stupid. All right, I sent you the link of it.
There we
So
go. All right.
after we're done talking about
So-
the playoffs, are we gonna do the segment?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, since the playoffs are just here. So, oh, you
Oh,
just
wait, no,
fucking,
that's
okay.
just- It's
Oh, it's fine.
definitely
You
gonna be
can,
the
you can change it.
The Thunder that's gonna win.
The Thunder, yeah, whoever goes there, they're probably, if so, it's gonna be the Grizzlies. I think the Thunder are gonna win in like at least. I think it might go to 5 because of John Morant's resilience, of how he is. They might go to 5 in Memphis, but they could push it to 6. But I think it might go to just 5.
5.
Yeah, it's low key probably just gonna be 5. Nuggets.
Nuggets are-
Clippers.
Nuggets.
Nuggets are winning in 6. I've like literally the Clippers have 2 players and a bunch of bums.
Yeah, but those 2 players have been kind of kicking people's asses.
Yeah, they beat the Warriors. Yeah, Kawhi's actually healthy, but you forget you have Jokic.
Jokic.
You have, I think
Jokic is
Jamal.
all you need.
I think Jamal Murray's coming back, if I'm not
Here's the
mistaken.
thing, though, as well, is the last time Kawhi was healthy in the postseason, he won the finals.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
Look at
see.
Kawhi
Is he
Leonard goes to
still?
the Clippers.
Is
Just after the Toronto finals win.
yeah, the Toronto Finals win. I don't think they're going to make it all the way. Hold on, let me see. Do you think Jamal Murray is going to be back for his game against the Pacers for the series at least? Because Jamal Murray for some reasons, has turns into like a superhero the moment that he sees.
By the way,
he has
we have a guest Uwu for you, Zay.
God damn it. Ooh to the fucking woo. Ooh woo,
Alright,
got
well,
you.
I'm
There you go.
outnumbered. But how
Yeah,
many games do we
I think it might go to 6. Because
6 or
I
7,
think
'cause if the Clippers are on fire,
yeah, I think it
it's
might go to
gonna be
6.
tough.
I think the first 2 games will go back forth, then the Nuggets will just close it out because Jamal Murray's back. This is just gonna be a dot. This is just gonna be. This might just go to. This might unironically go to 5 for the Lakers Timberwolves. Unironically, you can have an ant. You can say you can't. You can have a ban. Lakers in 5.
yeah, it's
And the Lakers in
definitely
5.
Lakers in 5. I hate LA, and I hate the Lakers.
But you have Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves. That is all you need.
Yeah. Now this is a tough one.
I'm with the
So
Warriors.
last time they faced off, the Rockets were holding Steph to 3 points. Now, don't get it twisted. Steph does not get the same superstar treatment any other player gets. That man gets fouled so hard and they don't call those fouls.
Don't they have Jimmy Butler now?
Yeah, they have
Yes.
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is also cooking. But here's the main thing that's going to be the issue. Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green.
I was like, Draymond Green's gonna be awesome.
No, Dylan Brooks and Draymond Green are the 2 biggest menaces on the court. That's like having that's like having goddamn George Pickens and DK Metcalf on the same. Oh, they are on the same team. I forgot. That's literally just those two fighting it out on the court every other second. They're gonna be talking shit. They're gonna be doing everything. I was like, but anyways, Warriors in 6.
Warriors.
My poor coworker is gonna hate the fact that I did this because he's a Rockets fan.
So I know the Rockets are a young squad, but there's like a kind of a tendency of the Warriors harassing the Rockets in the playoffs for no reason.
Yeah. Well, also this can go one of two ways. If the Rockets win, if the Rockets do what they did to Curry the last game, then it's a wrap. The Rockets are winning.
Yeah. However, I don't think they'll be able to do it for 4 games consecutively. Also, they also have to. Also, if the refs get their head out of their asses and realize that that's not defense, they are grabbing this man because I don't care what people say.
Casually do this real quickly because whoever has to face Cleveland is getting absolutely mollywopped.
Yeah. Honestly, they say that they might be back like sometime this series. If not, he's gonna be back next series from the blood clot thing. Shockingly, he's gonna be back from a blood clot injury, which is insane.
Crazy.
However, I do think the Bucks might have it against the Pacers just because Giannis.
Yeah,
But then
Giannis,
again,
freak.
and also even though his second option is, whatchamacallit?
7 games.
Oh yeah, I think it'll go to 7.
Yeah, it's
So okay, Knicks and I don't care whatever the outcome is. That series is going to 7. That's gonna be a dogfight.
Can we let me enjoy this being a Pistons fan and just say we go Pistons? Even if they don't, I just at least want to enjoy a Pistons playoff win because how long has it been since we won a playoff game?
This series is going to 7. Don't worry, this series is going to 7 because both of these teams are dogs. The Knicks are a great team.
Casually do this real quick. Probably 5 games.
Yeah, you have the best.
Oh, really?
You have
It's been that long.
The Magic can't shoot threes to save their life, and the Celtics shot the most threes in NBA history this season. So,
yeah,
the Steph Curry effect, folks.
All right.
I like the Knicks though. That's what upsets me. I'm going Detroit, obviously.
Honestly, I might flip a coin for this one because that's gonna go. Regardless of who wins, that's the 7-game series.
Yeah, it's all gonna come down to how's Jalen Brunson playing.
Yeah, and also if Cat is going to be playoff Cat and be the same Cat he's been all season, who had people talking about him as an MVP caliber player, or is he going to turn into a glorified Rudy Gobert?
I mean,
That's the
whoever wins has
Everyone
has to face the Celtics anyway, so it's like
yeah, we made it past the first round. Fuck, we gotta face the Celtics.
The Celtics with the most complete team in all of sports, for no reason.
Yeah.
There's no reason that their bench is good. That's how I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Dude, just give me this solid. Come on.
If you say Knicks, I'm flipping a coin.
I'm gonna say Knicks.
All right, coin flip. All right.
You know what? I
All
hope
right,
the Capitals lose.
All right.
Look, I'm sorry, but Detroit,
All
Detroit barely got past being not a play-in team.
I hope the Padres stub their toes on every bag they touch.
That's so stuff. All right, Chew, heads or tails?
Tails.
All right, so if it's heads, we say Pistons. If it's tails, it's gonna be Knicks. It's heads. I will share my screen so you can see. It is heads. See? Heads. Just flipped it.
Damn!
I can't falsify that info.
Damn! No, look at the second round matchup.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I know they're gonna get stumped. Yo, hey, Cinderella story. Pistons win the whole thing.
That surprisingly would be something that would happen in the NBA. Is the sad part.
Yeah, the NBA be having. But if we really think about this logically, so Dame will be back for the Bucks series.
NBA Finals is crazier than March Madness was this year.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Because we have Bulls Heat for the third year in a row in the play-in, where unsurprisingly the Heat win. Do you want to start with East and get all the way up to the finals for them?
Fuck it, yeah.
All
Cavs,
right,
Bucks.
so that will go to 5, and it'll be
Say
going for the
Cavs.
Cavs. It'll go for the Cavs at 5.
Nope,
They're
not the
gonna
sweep.
have.
Not the sweep.
They're gonna have what's his face back? Dame by that time, but I don't think they're gonna win it. They're gonna do that. Next.
Cinderella story. Cinderella story. Wait.
I think we all know that the Celtics are just gonna win this series, unfortunately.
No sweep. Come on, don't do sweep.
I think if anything, it's gonna be a gentleman's sweep, also in 5. I don't think the Celtics are gonna like sweep everyone in the playoffs.
Probably not, honestly.
We might as well just do this.
I think the Nuggets will
This
upset.
I honestly I agree. The Nuggets might pull off an upset here.
It's possible that they could, but that Thunder team is.
It literally just depends on if the refs have eyes, and they notice Shea foul baiting. That's literally how it works.
I might be biased, but no Thunder team can win unless it has Westbrook and Durant on it.
So are we just discounting? So are we just discounting
I know.
2017 Thunder, where Russell Westbrook averaged a borderline average a triple double, and his
Is
help
Durant even
was
still in the league?
who?
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he's on the Suns.
Yo, went to the
didn't
Suns.
even
I
make
remember
it.
they were doing. I remember they did well just like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, they made it
Yeah,
to
with Devin Booker and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
for Emmanuel Paul, where they got beat up by Giannis.
Yeah. All right.
I think the Nuggets might pull off the upset of the century.
I'm just gonna say
but I think this is gonna go 7.
It's gonna go 7, yeah. Because SGA is SGA. However, I don't think they really have a surefire plan to stop Jokic. Like this, people could say this is glazing all you want. Jokic did a floater, full court floater, and made it. He's not trying. Okay, this is gonna be a dogfight. I can already see this is gonna be a dogfight.
This is literally gonna be LeBron versus Curry all over again.
This is LeBron and Luka versus Curry and Jimmy. This is going to be the dogfight of the century.
it's probably gonna be the most interesting playoff game the whole entire like.
Oh, 100%. I personally and seriously think that if the Warriors meet the Lakers in round 2, the Warriors are probably gonna win.
I think the Lakers will.
The
Mostly
reason
because
I
I
say
want
the Warriors are going to win is because if the Warriors can beat the Rockets and how badly the Rockets had like covered them defensively, there's nobody that's stopping them offensively.
Okay, wait. I do have a question. As I'm betting
Yeah.
they faced each other in regular season, but as
The-
Luka faced Jokic
Curry?
in the finals before.
No, they can't. They can't feast them in each other in the finals because they both were West their entire career.
Or sorry, in the playoffs.
Luka and Jokic. I don't think they have Luka and Jokic played in the playoffs. No, they've never met in the playoffs. But in their games, they are tied. Like that they've played in the regular season.
I'm just saying a European playoff series to go to the finals. That's gonna attract tickets.
So here's the thing. Here's what I'm thinking, right?
So here's what I'll also say is the last game that these two had played, Golden State won, and that
Yeah.
was in LA.
Yeah, here's the thing with Warriors Lakers. Those games are always special. Like always. There's never been a game that it was not a special game. They played earlier in the season and they won by
Split.
2. They played 4 times this season. The first 3 times the Lakers won, but it was like a close game. The first one it was on Christmas, 115 to 113. Next time it was 118 to 108 pre-Luka. Still pre-Luka, 112 120. And then they won with Luka. Then the Warriors won when they had Luka, which is a better thing, 123 112 116.
That's not a big difference though to win.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're not these two teams. They're kind of similar. They have an old header, like technically that's been on the team for a while, with LeBron and Curry. Somewhat of a younger like co-star, which would be like Jimmy. Jimmy's not like that much younger. Like how old is Jimmy?
He's like 32.
He's 35. He's 35? Damn.
He's 35?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How old is Luka? And Luka's 26. 26. Yeah.
He is a young player. He's been in the league for a long time or a while, but he's
26. He was born in 99.
I'm talking
Damn.
Curry.
Oh, Curry, he's 30 something.
like
37.
Lucas still has a lot of years ahead of him.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Steph is like that just like the kind of the Steph and LeBron are technically the core players despite them having
Cornerstone.
yeah, they're the cornerstone despite having, you know,
Age.
Luka and Jimmy on each other's respective sides. So if anything, this series could go in 6 or 7. However, I might give the edge to the Lakers just because the Warriors don't have as much size as the Lakers do. Because right now they're playing Draymond at center, and Draymond is only 6'9". I think 6'9", 6'10".
Yeah, he's more of a power forward.
Only 6'9", 6'10". I know that's not really tall
he's
for
6'6".
basketball players.
He's
but
6'6", and they have him at center usually because of the fact that
They have
they have no big, but Draymond is a great defensive player, don't get me wrong, but he's not the greatest, you know, big.
Yeah, like if we were talking Draymond back at his usual 4 spot, Draymond for sure is better than their because LeBron's their small forward. Luka's their point.
Yeah. They have like Julian Hayes as their center. Oh, by the way, Chew, check the M's. This is the difference between Draymond and fucking AD. Bro, this is who he's guarding?
Oh my god.
This is who he's guarding? He guards big men by himself, and he's good at it.
It's kind of impressive, honestly.
It really is. Hold on, let me look up something. Let me see. Warriors starting starting 5. So their starting 5 consists of the
Curry
following.
at the 1.
No, Curry at the 1. Pods at the 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Moses Moody at the 3.
They put Jimmy at the 4?
Yeah, he's 6'7".
Oh, that is right. But I'm so used to him at a small forward position.
Yeah, he plays it. He plays it pretty well. He's pretty good. Jimmy's been averaging.
Put Jimmy at the big.
So here's the thing. With Jimmy, his average points per game against Houston is like 16, and his he's pretty good. But but then again, they also on their second rotation, they have, you know, Buddy Heald, who is like some sort of good, sort of bad. We never know. He changes on a given day.
Yeah.
And Gary Payton II, who's also sort of good, sort of bad. Also depends on the day. They also have Jonathan Kuminga, who's kind of on a down year. So I think it might be Lakers. Lakers might have this one.
This is still
In,
going to
in like
7,
six.
though.
It's going to 7. Yes, this is going to be a dogfight. There, because both teams are going to want it. It's going to be heartbreaking for either side.
Yeah.
And I think this is where the Nuggets curse ends. I think this is where the Nuggets curse ends. Every year in the playoffs, the Nuggets have if the Lakers and Nuggets played in the playoffs, since Jokic got on the team, the Lakers lost. Because for some reason, every time they play against each other, some player on the Nuggets gains superpowers besides Jokic. Jokic already is a superhero. Jamal Murray will turn into a demigod, then lose those powers, or Michael Porter Jr. Oh my fault. Michael Porter, don't pass the rock Jr. will do some nonsensical shoot threes, like he's Steph. I think Luka and Braun will fill it. Will bring it home, all the way down to the end, and win. And no, and go to the finals. That's my prediction, and I think that's going in 6 games.
I can agree to that, honestly. Now, the 1 versus the 2.
This is just Celtics. You have listen. I get last year the Celtics beat a Cavs team that was significantly that was an injured Cavs team last year. But the Celtics have more experience. This is a way more experienced Celtics team and a way more complete Celtics team than the year previous. Sure, it also depends on Donovan Mitchell. However, well, here's the issue with how we've been treating the Celtics. We've been treating the Celtics very lightly. And I only say this because the Celtics do have Jalen Brown out right now with a knee injury. So they're filling that spot with who are they filling that spot with?
I have no clue, honestly.
No, I'm looking. I'm trying to figure this out. Like who are they filling that spot with of Jalen Brown? Where's Celtics? I'll look for you. Because if the Celtics are the Celtics are doing what they're doing, I think if anything, hold on, starting lineup. Let's see, who are their starting 5? So if Jaylen Brown is out when it comes to the game, it's going to be Derek White, Drew Holiday, Sam Hauser, whatever the fuck, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis.
It's probably going to be Drew Holiday, honestly.
Drew Holiday is a 2. So they might just put him down and put Peyton Pritchard on the 2.
Probably, honestly.
It'll work. because their team is just super duper complete. So there's really not much you need to do. I think this series goes to 6. I don't think the Cavs will win too much. And everyone, just look at my screen real quick. Just look at my camera. I'm gonna hit you with it. Tatum, verbatim. I ate him. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
How many total points will be scored in Game 1 of the NBA Finals?
How many do you think? Maybe like
I'm-
230?
230 to 240 range. So
Maybe like would you put over or under like 233.5?
I'd take the over on that. So we'll do 236.
You put the wrong team. It was Lakers. Lakers at 5, not Celtics at 5.
Lakers in 5. Oh fuck, shit, fuck.
You want to submit that bracket?
I don't want that.
Damn. Nah,
I'll
it's all good.
I'll submit that shit later.
This is
I ain't about to fucking make this shit on fucking stream.
This is a fire bracket.
That's a pretty decent bracket, honestly. I still think Golden State is gonna win in 7.
Yeah, it's one of the two. It's either to be the Warriors or whoever wins that series. I think the Warriors could have a chance against beating the Nuggets. They have a chance. I don't know if they will, but they have a chance.
My main thing is against the Nuggets is the factor of
Who's gonna guard Jokic?
who's gonna guard Jokic. It's probably gonna be Donovan, not Donovan. It's gonna be fucking
Draymond.
Draymond Green.
Hey, Draymond finna lock him up and call him slurs. Don't play with Draymond. Don't play with him.
He would do that. It's the sad part.
What'd I miss?
We have decided that the Lakers are gonna win it in 5 against Boston Celtics.
That's fair.
But we're still on the factor of this is a swing, like a true swing game series.
Okay.
Where we could see the Lakers going all the way, but we could also see the Warriors going all the way.
Well.
All right. With that, we're going to move on to our last segment of tonight.
Never play with Unk. That man will call you a slur while locking your ass up and bust your ass and hit a 3 in your dome. That's how Draymond be. Draymond will do that all in one game.
This is so
and hit the night Sally.
All right, so now it's time for the final segment of the night.
Yeah.
Each of ours Mount Rushmore of the NBA.
And here's the thing: we also have to come to an agreement on the final 4.
On the final 4, I think we can all agree in the East it's going to be Cavs Celtics. That is all.
Oh no,
we're
players.
We're talking
players.
Player
player.
Mount Rushmore.
Players.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me go grab a. Hold on, let me look up a Google Sheets. That's what I'm gonna do.
Man, this man's going full in on this.
He really
Okay.
do be. But I'm pretty sure all of us are gonna agree on at least one person on our Mount Rushmores.
LeBron.
Muggsy Bogues.
No. Don't get me wrong. I love Muggsy. But fuck, he don't deserve to be on the Mount Rushmore.
All right. Yeah. I will. How do I do this? Oh, you can just probably zoom in on my No, you cannot zoom in on my camera. I don't think. I don't think it will work. Let me see.
Now.
No, because you'll see in the bottom right. here. How do we do this? And we'll just like verbalize it or something. Okay,
Yeah.
so we can all say as a certified lock in the Mount Rushmore. I did the wrong. I shared the wrong screen. I just shared the wrong screen. I'm washed. Is LeBron James? We could all agree with this one.
I don't know.
He might be a certified lock just because of the fact about how his longevity has been, not even just longevity, his influence on the game, his longevity of the game, how he's been super consistent without a like career-ending injury, cough cough Derrick Rose, and
Yeah.
still still is better than most of the most of the younger guys that are in the league right now.
I'm gonna leave him as a maybe. I feel like there's some other players that we can like, because we're also thinking about now. We're not even talking about like back then.
Oh no, I'm
Because
not.
someone I think we need to put on there as well is also a Laker is Magic.
I'm putting Magic on, and is this just all-time players?
All-time players.
Okay, it's
I'm
not based on
sorry.
anything, right?
But that's an L take. No offense, buddy.
I'm just saying. I think.
Let me put this on the the maybes.
How about this? I'm just naming names. Michael Jordan's definitely on there. He's definitely
Michael Jordan is a lock.
He is a lock.
MJ.
But everyone else I think needs to be discussed.
Okay, can I have an argument for for the best point guard of all time?
Who's the
Who?
best point guard of all time?
Allen Iverson?
Wardell, Stephen Curry. The way this man will create space despite getting obviously fouled. Don't get me wrong. No, when I say that this man be getting hugged on the fucking court and the refs don't call a thing, and he still be making shots on your dome piece, he will run an offense, he will run laps around your defense, he will do all of that, make sure his teammates get open because of how much he's running, and all the defense has got to have their eyes diverted towards him. He doesn't need to be like doing some flashy passes like Magic Johnson or something. He just runs around like a fucking child eating sugar for the first time, having zoomies, and just zap around the offense. Then he's open, shoots a three, you're done. And he doesn't need to shoot a three. Someone could be open in the paint. Pat dish shot to the paint, boom, that's a free two. And
I'm agreeing to Steph Curry.
I mean, I have someone who might be better. They're way older, but
if you say Jerry fucking West, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm just thinking of someone in terms of scoring. I was gonna say Wilt Chamberlain.
Do we know if that 100-point game is real though?
We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was before.
Where's the tapes?
That is before one, games being recorded, and two, it's before the full like stat casts. Not like stat casts specifically, but before stats were fully accumulated.
Okay, well, yeah. At least let me put someone in the maybes then. If we're not putting Wilt, we at least got to put Shaq in the maybes.
Yeah, Shaq
is a big maybe.
I think Shaq and Kobe Kobe's like a higher up on the maybes, but I think he's still in the maybes.
Kobe is definitely gonna make it somewhere before LeBron, I think.
If we're talking like if this is just like this players in general, if we're talking like
people still remember Kobe after he died.
People treat Kobe like a religion if we really think about it. If we talk about influence,
yes,
it would be MJ, Curry, Kobe, LeBron. That would be the list if it was based on influence alone.
Because Shaq is still
if we're at the point of talking mindset, it's definitely MJ, Kobe as the top two, because nobody beats those two's mindsets at all.
And
LeBron's mindset's not anywhere close to him.
LeBron will be like if we talk about LeBron's
No.
mindset, he just say, "Oh, take your easy lay," and then chase down block you, just boom.
Like, I will say LeBron's definitely the most physically gifted athlete of all time.
I would
sure.
give that to Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael Phelps, but this is I don't really see Michael Phelps making layups here. Talk about NBA, come on.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, Michael Phelps is 6'6". He realistically could have been an NBA player.
He
But
probably
he chose
could've.
swimming, and he has so many gold.
Yo, use that swim move on the players. You're like,
Hey, he has so much gold. He can make a jewelry out of that.
Hell yeah.
yeah, you might not know this. We're actually talking to 2 former swimmers as well.
I'm not.
I've actually, so not to toot my own horn, but I've actually swam at the school pool that Michael Phelps swam at.
Was it fire?
Yeah, that
Would
was
you rate it
fire.
5? Would you rate it 5 big booms out of 10?
Yes. I rate
All
10
right.
because it was
All
a
right.
real, like, you could tell they spent money.
All right, here we go.
But we're talking about NBA.
No.
Boom, boom,
No,
boom,
fucking Costco
boom,
guys are gonna.
boom,
I'm gonna
boom,
get copyrighted by the
boom.
Costco guys. God damn it.
Okay.
Because you just show up and like, you used our booms. Okay, next up, I don't know who else would be on here. I think another maybe would be like maybe Kareem or Bill Russell.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Kareem for sure is a maybe.
What about
But
Kevin
I'd
Garnett?
still put Kobe above Kareem.
These are all maybes. We're not order the maybes at least. This just so we
Honestly,
know how
I
it
would love
works.
to do a top like 10. Top 10 would also be fine to do.
Well,
we're
if
figuring
that's
out
the
the Mount
case,
Rushmore, we
already
might as well
know
do a top 10.
would be.
We're not talking like just players in general, right? Like just kind of. If we're talking about players in general, then it's
We're
Curry's
talking about
like
okay. So there's like maybe 3 things. We're talking about influence on the game, how dominant they were, and I feel like championship also has to be like kind of factored in.
Okay, so MJ and Steph are like 1 and 2 because when Steph in his prime, you could not stop Steph Curry. You would have to sign a child on fucking Adderall to chase him down. That is how bad you. That is how seriously bad you had to guard Steph. You had.
Okay.
Have you seen the RDC World skit where you were there guarding him when he got up out of bed? That's how you had to guard Steph.
So here's my thing as well, because the cool thing with this, it being NBA, is that we can do this. So for our top 10, where the people are ranked is who can beat who. So we definitely know that MJ can beat Steph Curry. I don't think that's even a factor.
Yeah.
But
The only thing that
after that, we have to figure out who would lose to Steph.
a lot of people would lose with Steph.
Yeah,
You
a
see,
lot.
you can even argue that Steph could beat Michael if he gets ball first. That's a game where if you play if you score you get ball, then it goes
Well,
either way.
Which decade are we talking about here? Because if we're talking about his decade, you know Michael throwing some elbows and knocking the shit out of Steph.
Hey, if we have a 2v2, Scottie Pippen and Jordan versus Steph and Draymond about to be boxing these days. They be boxing, they be like...
No, you got MJ and Rodman versus Steph and Draymond. Rodman and Draymond would just go ham on each other.
Oh yeah, that would be oh Lord, Rodman and those two about to be. You're lucky we're not doing like a Mount Rushmore of like defensive, like just menaces in sports. Then those two would be like top 2. It would be those two and Ray Lewis.
So just because I'm a Pistons fan, I kind of want to put Isaiah up there for top 10.
Isaiah's a very good point guard. He's a very wait. Which Isaiah are we talking about? Old school Isaiah or
yes, Bad Boys
or
Isaiah.
short make Shortson. Okay, good.
Because I mean, if you think about, I'm not saying top Mount Rushmore are good, but
No, I think here.
Isaiah was one of the few people that could actually like go against MJ. Like they beat MJ. Who's
I
Lafuki?
think that's LeBron.
Oh.
I think if anything, it's MJ, LeBron, Steph. If
So you
anything.
say LeBron would beat Steph in a one-on-one?
Yes, because of physicality and because of size.
Now,
Steph plays very good defense nowadays. Like back in 2016, 2015, that wasn't really his prime. Like he wasn't a complete player. Him like at his like peak was probably that 2022 finals run where he played dominant defense, won a chip without a super team. No one thought they were gonna beat the Celtics, and then he just shut them all up. Hit him with the night, won his first Finals MVP, should have been his second, and still in cemented his name in history.
so
He,
I mean, if we're gonna put Steph there, I think we gotta put Kobe 4. I'm not doing. Kobe has to go 4.
Yeah.
If anything, we could put Kobe above Steph and then put Steph at 4. I think that would be more reasonable.
Okay. My question is Kobe versus LeBron. Who wins?
I don't think Steph will beat Kobe. That's the only reason why I did it. So I think that is a matter of who gets ball first.
Now I'm talking about LeBron versus Kobe.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I mean. That depends on who gets ball first. That will be a physical fight.
Even if LeBron gets ball first, I think Kobe's winning it anyway.
I feel like that'll be close enough. Personally,
I'm sorry. I gotta agree with. I'm kind of agreeing with Chu here. I'm sorry. I think we gotta put Lapuki at 3.
Are we gonna forget about 2018 LeBron, where this man dragged that trash ass team all the way to the finals again against the fucking Warriors, and got sold by J.R. Smith, one of the best LeBron performances. This man dragged them like a goddamn sack of potatoes, threw them in. He almost won MVP that year. Let's just put that into perspective.
Okay, but who has more rings, LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe.
And keep in mind, most of LeBron's finals opponents were fucking super teams. A team that had no business being in the playoffs because it was just LeBron and some scrubs. And what was the last one? Oh my god, I can't remember the last reason I was gonna say. Oh, and it was just all stacked against him. Like, or it was just generally bad basketball.
I'll say, what about when he was on the Heat and he had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and Ray Allen?
That was just bad basketball. I cannot defend that. The entire team played kind of bad. Most of those finals runs though, like the Cavs won in 2007.
Yeah, Kyrie. I just remember. Thank you for reminding me. He had Kyrie.
He had Kyrie.
Like
Kyrie is technically a sidekick.
He is a sidekick.
Is he an all-star by any means? No. LeBron technically gave him that ring. If we really think about it. Sure, did Kyrie hit the shot? Yes. But LeBron was busting the ass. He's playing defense. He's playing offense. Can't take a break. Because every time he sits on the bench, the Warriors are up by 30 again. And LeBron has to feel like, and rush and take his old ass down the field and be like, and block some shots, shoot some twos, dunk the ball 5 times, steal the ball 3 times, sit back on the bench, they're up by 30 again, and rinse and repeat. Yes, that LeBron. And also, we have to remember one thing. Kyrie can't handle a team by himself. That's been proven multiple times. He couldn't handle
LeBron on your team.
LeBron had help. LeBron had Kevin Love and friends. That is ass.
Yeah, that is ass.
He had Kevin Love and friends in 2018. Remember, Kyrie left that year. He went to Boston. LeBron said, "Get your ass over here. First round, bust the ass of the fucking Raptors." As always, Literally, that's. Hold on. Cavs, 2018. Hold on. Playoffs.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay,
You're
my
about to-
question is, who's had more help, LeBron or Kobe?
LeBron.
Kobe has had Shaq. Kobe has had Shaq for most of his life, but then again, LeBron has been bouncing around teams. That's his thing.
LeBron had D
Kobe
Wade.
really
He
only
had
Shaq.
LeBron had
Chris
a
Bosh.
good Miami team.
He had a really good Miami team.
Then he had a really good Cleveland team. That
And they had
first-
all right.
that second time
Lakers
around.
team. He had an all right Lakers team.
He
Now
had
he has a
He had a-
decent one.
He's been a Laker and he's gonna get two statues. He's gonna get a statue in Cleveland already. That's for sure. He's gonna get a statue in fucking
Miami.
Miami, and he might get a statue in LA. I think he will. Not just because of the chip, but because I don't care that there's already 14 different niggas. I'm sorry, 14 different people
There
who
goes our
have a
stream.
statue.
Yes.
That's 14 people with a statue, and LeBron can't have one. People have been arguing that. I'm a LeBron. It's always been MJ or LeBron. Kobe's been in the mix, but people just forget the fact that no, I'm not even saying like Kobe's a bad player. He has the mentality. He has the second highest scoring game with 81 points. He had the most field goals because his mentality was you may not miss every shot. You may not make every shot you take, but I'm gonna keep chucking them. He almost left LA because of how trash his team was. And when I say trash, I mean this man literally stopped playing offense in terms of scoring points in a series. I forget which series it was, but he did that. I know that's what Kobe did. And just to prove a point. He ain't worried about winning. That man, I think if we really like put it all set in stone and we put everyone at their peaks, like let's say 01 Kobe, 96 Jordan, and I guess 2018 LeBron. I'm a LeBron Glazer, so I would say LeBron is the best of all of them, but they all played in different eras at that point. So I would say if people are happy, Jordan, Bron, Cobes. And then Steph would be fourth because Steph is just influential for no reason because he influenced the entire game of people who wants to shoot half-court shots just for the sake of shooting half-court shots.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll work with that. I will say though, I kind of want to put Shaq fifth.
Shaq is definitely fifth.
Yeah, I will put Shaq fifth. I had the
Like-
whole argument set in stone. I was locked in. I was like, here's a point, here's a point, here's a point.
Well, the reason I don't see LeBron beating MJ is because of longevity is now hurting him.
Yeah,
I think-
he has a point.
Like even when MJ came back for the Wizards, he was 38. That was 2 years. You know, Bron's now 40. Even if he wins his 6th championship, it's like it's
Fifth.
cool that he won it. But, I meant like 6 to catch up to Jordan.
Oh,
It's still
he doesn't need
cool he did it, but I just don't think it. To me, it's just like I don't know.
I don't think
It's
he
cool.
really needs the 6th championship, in my opinion. He already cemented his legacy. He already has the most points in NBA history in less games than Kareem. Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yes.
People will say that, oh, LeBron only did it because of how long he's played. Next season, if he chooses to play next season, he'll have officially played more games than Kareem. Like sometime next season.
Yeah.
Because he's like 50-some games off. I don't.
He's also the oldest player, isn't he? Ever?
Yeah, he's the oldest. I think he might actually be the oldest player. Because he's been playing with people who said that their dad has been in the league with LeBron, and their sons are now in the league.
His own son's in the league.
His own son's in the league, for crying out loud. They're on the same team. LeBron's the first ever. Here's a stat that Michael Jordan, nobody in history could ever compete with. You ready for this? LeBron is the only player in NBA history to fuck his own player's mother. He fucks his own teammate's mother.
Yes, I remember that.
Only stat ever. That is a king. That is a goat right there.
No, that is not. That is the most messed up thing in the world. I don't know why you even compliment that.
Hey, you know it's crazy when LeBron fucks his son's mom and still can. It still has another son coming. So if his other son makes it to the league and LeBron is still playing, because I think he has like another 4 or 5 years in the tank. If you really look at him, he's aging, but not aging. If that makes sense. It's only a matter of time. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, after Shaq, I think it has to be who else? I mean, there's Kareem, but I don't know if I want to put.
I'd put Kareem there.
Three after Shaq.
So Vince Carter and LeBron James are actually tied for most seasons in the NBA.
Hey, Vince Carter is a dog. He's the best dunker to ever grace the sport. Except Mac McClung, who shows up only for the All-Star game and then leaves.
Yeah, I put Kareem there.
Hate you.
At you.
Nope. Do you have a pop collection?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think it would be crazy if you stacked them all on top of each other and we had Mac McClung jump over them?
I don't think you realize how many of these I have.
He has a
Hey.
lot.
Hey, Mac
Like,
McClung
a
is a dog. If people can jump over Diddy, people can jump over that.
Hey, we don't mention nope, not on this channel.
That man on stream.
We do not talk about said name on stream.
If people can jump over Shaq on a regular basis, that you can jump over that.
I'm telling you right now, one tower probably is at least 10 feet.
Yeah.
Make it like 3. No, wait, 3 would be like 3.33 feet. No, that wouldn't be like 2. Like maybe like make 2 like 5 feet towers. That'll work.
By the way, Zay, congratulations! You have a guest Ada.
Hate it here. Whoever did that to me, I'm looking at the stream right now.
Who the fuck do you think it is?
Suffer.
Hello,
Good.
sweet ladies.
I don't think there's been
Night.
one lady this whole entire stream.
Night night, mimis.
Oh my god.
All right, after Kareem, who do we have? Are we putting Bill Russell, Magic Johnson? There's a lot of targets we could do. We have Chuck out there. We have KD.
I think Chuck.
I just don't want to put any Magic players. I think we need to cap it on the Magic players, or not Magic players, on the Lakers. Like, I want to put Magic. I don't want to put Magic there, but like maybe don't put Bird either.
Honestly.
Or Bird, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Or
Bird
Russell.
I
was
forgot about Bird. I'd say
Bird was like the
Bird
first
at
white boy that just
7.
dominated the game.
Are you gonna forget about Bill Russell?
Bill Russell is a good one too.
Yeah.
I'd say go Bird, Russell.
You
Can I also throw a name? He doesn't need to be above 10, but someone I really want to put is Iverson.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in
AI.
HM.
Yeah,
I think that would
AI
be like an.
goes. Yeah, it goes in honorable mention. I'm a
So
He's
does
an
Isaiah
honorable-
Thomas.
I absolutely love
In
AI, but
IT.
he's not a top 10 player.
Who?
And
IT?
IT. Yeah, IT too. I think that also works because sure he beat Michael Jordan like a drum, but
Oh,
but I don't know.
another honorable mention. Scottie Pippen.
Well, I mean, okay. I
Daddy.
want to say this though. Like, this is gonna probably be me like blazing the Pistons, but I think the Bulls were scared of the bad boys. They literally had to draw Rodman over to their side because they were too good.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy because
You have MJ and Scotty, and you still lose to Isaiah and Rodman, and I think that who was it? Oh, what's his name? The big, tall motherfucker. He was the most aggressive one of all of them. Give me a second.
while you look that up, do you think Oscar Robinson deserves this place, or do we put him like in an honorable mention?
I put him in an honorable mention. Honestly, I
Bill
this
Lambier.
might seem a little far stretched. KD.
Katie, most Mr.
KD,
You mean the guy
KD's
who
also
has...
AHM. I
I
love
think
KD.
he's like I think he's like borderline there right now because of like
He's
how efficient he's
bor-
been at scoring.
I think he's
Yeah.
borderline honorable mention then.
I think he's borderline 10, but will settle
Like-
for honorable.
He's borderline 10. I don't know who's gonna be 9.
Definitely
you
not Russell
say-
Westbrook.
Hey. Okay, I'm gonna say a crazy hot take. Nikola Jokic.
No.
I can agree. Jokic at the 10.
Not 9. Not 9. You want to call?
Yeah, he just
Is
got
this
the
man on a...
phone. Jokic at the 10 for sure. I can agree to that. I'm now just trying to figure out who do we put at the 9 hole.
Ben Wallace?
No,
Chauncey Billups?
no.
I know.
John Wall.
John Stockton?
No, John Wall.
Did we put Bird on there, didn't we?
Oh, fuck.
What about Tim Duncan?
The Mr.
Actually-
Fundamental?
Yeah, Tim Duncan at the 9 is a good shout.
Or
Shout out Tim Duncan.
And then
Chauncey
Someone's
Billups?
gonna look with
I said
someone
Chauncey.
look. This man said Muggsy Bogues. What's next? You're gonna say Bull?
I said Chauncey Billups.
I was gonna say.
I would put
Hey,
Muggsy
but-
Bogues though an honorable mention. Like, he's definitely the best short man basketball player of all time.
Tracy?
Probably one of the few.
Tracy McGrady. T-Mac, Mr. 13 points in 33 seconds.
Wait, what about Hakeem?
Mr. Shake and Bake. I will agree with that. I will agree with Mr. Shake him and Bake him. Hakeem Olajuwon. You know who
I can agree to this, honestly.
you know who is a top 10 player of all. Listen, I will defend Steph being a top 4 player because people will get on me for this take. But 3-pointers are harder. He broke that record, has 4,000 and counting. And James Harden had to start chucking threes just to even get to Steph's level. And what did he do now? Ever since he started shooting threes like that, people look at Steph. They're like, hold on. Here's my face. Here's how it works. For like,
Wait, so what about? I say we didn't even put Barkley on there at all. For honorable mention. I was also thinking Karl Malone as well.
We're not putting Mr. Touchy Feely on that list. We are not putting Mr. Freakathon of the Year on that list. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. Don't end
Mr.
my career.
Mr. Freakadeek needs to stay. He needs to be on a list, not this list.
Moses
Hey,
Malone.
all
then?
right.
Moses Malone.
Malone.
Christ.
Moses Malone is fine, yeah. Carl, no.
It's what's funny is I'm looking at this list. I just was like I'm gonna pull up a top 10 list. Who pops up where?
If I look up hold on, top 10.
So, all right, what do you think your precious LeBron is on this list?
Probably number 1 and number 2.
He's number 4.
Who do they have above him?
Wilt Chamberlain.
That's a lot. That is some baloney. But okay.
Kareem, and then Michael. When was this list made?
I
to?
was about to say, when was it made?
March 9th, 2025.
Still, so okay. Hold on.
Oh no, it gets better. Shaq's 5th. Guess who's number 7th?
Who's number 7? Is it Steph?
Jokic.
Yo. So we're talking about the same LeBron who has 42,000 points. The same LeBron who did that in less games than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The
Oh,
same
no.
LeBron.
Guess who's number 9?
Oh God.
There's There's 25. Giannis. I haven't even hit Steph. I haven't even hit Steph yet.
I need to see this. I need to see this tier list. This tier list is already making me sick.
Oh, 12 is Kobe.
Kobe not in the top 10? You have Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain in the top 3, and you don't have Kobe even in the top 10?
Here, I'll show this. Here.
Oh my God.
I just
Let me
looked up a
see
top
this,
10
bro.
list just to see who to bring up.
So
But
so
like-
MJ's number 1, as
Yeah.
people usually will do, because people are like, oh, MJ's the GOAT, MJ's the GOAT.
Overall GOAT ranking number 2.
Why?
I just want to see. Is this like? Okay, who's number 1? How's
LeBron, that's fair.
number 1? No, okay, but how do you have that?
How do you have
peak goats? Oh, this
They're
is
talking
their
like
peak.
at their best. At their best, yeah. Where's LeBron at his best? They're gonna say, okay, so Kareem, LeBron.
2008 to 2013.
That is not his best. That is not his best. His best is literally 2018. 2016 to 8 to like 2020 LeBron is peak LeBron.
Okay, I should probably
Shaq
go see
at
the other
5.
one then. Yeah, well, this is like 97 2002. So this is like actually
At their best.
this is Bird. Yeah,
You still got it, white boy.
Jokic number 7.
I mean, at his peak is still going. So, Mr. Shake and Bake, Hakeem Olajuwon, Big
Giannis.
Boy. I'm just waiting for Steph to show up because Steph has one of the
Bill.
greatest peaks where he was unguardable.
Bill. Magic. Kobe.
I wouldn't give
Like,
him
it's like
2005. I would say like 2000, like 2003 was his peak, but like that's besides the point.
Afro Kobe. And there you go.
13 is Steph.
As
No.
If we're talking about like at their peaks,
And you said 2014, 2019.
if we're talking about like after peaks, Steph should be number 1 if you really think about it. He was unstoppable. There was little to no stopping Steph Curry. The best you can do is double him from the start of the court to the end of the court.
Kevin
And even
Durant,
then, he might shoot over you.
Yeah.
Moses Malone, David
But-
Robinson.
All right, we are pushing
Freaky.
4 hours.
Oh yeah, we might
Yes.
have to
Well,
stop.
okay,
it.
let's look at the GOAT list real fast. Just to, I know this is wrong. No.
LeBron
Michael's
number 1,
wrong.
2. Kareem
Kobe's
number
number 3.
Where's Kobe?
Magic
That's
number 4.
wild. That's wild.
Where's Kobe?
Bill Russell.
That's even more wild.
Will Chamberlain. Larry Bird. Kobe number 8. At least he made top 10 this time.
Kobe's 8. Kobe's 8. He has
Kobe's
comparisons.
3.
Well, we also did longevity, and we also did change in the game as well, so that's a little bit different.
If
Shaq number 9.
Who changed the game? Kobe is one of the most game-changing people. People have the mentality of Kobe. They have the work ethic of Kobe nowadays.
But I don't think they're looking at that kind of stuff. I'm saying we were.
Oh, very.
Tim Duncan, Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know what that is.
Probably his flag. KD.
Kevin Durant is ahead of Steph Curry.
I mean, I
Fuck
guess.
no.
But are we not gonna talk about how Steph can win a championship without KD and KD can't win one without Steph?
Okay, but Steph was on a good team to begin with. KD just went to a good team.
They just want 73 and 9, and KD was like, yeah, I'm gonna join here, get some free championships and call it a day.
How are they back to back?
Freaky man and non-freaky man back to back.
Kevin Garnett,
Trash talker.
the
logo.
Jerry West, Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay. Let's
Dirk.
just be real.
Oh shoot, we didn't even put Dr. J on there.
He's a definite honorable mention. That man is that man with
I
the.
said, how do we not put Dr. J on there?
You know the crazy thing.
Hmm.
The crazy thing about LeBron, his career average is 27 points.
Honest. Dwayne Wade's top 25 all time.
D-Wade. I love D-Wade.
I love D-Wade, but I don't.
I don't see that. I could see James Harden more like I see D-Wade.
David Robinson too low. Charles Barkley
Charles
definitely
Barkley,
too
too.
lows.
Isaiah Thomas, I think is too low.
Scottie
Pippen also too low. Chris Paul
Christopher?
made this list.
Christopher Emmanuel Paul is top 30 with no signs of the following people. There's no sign.
This is way before. This was before the flop. Didn't he have like that?
Already.
If we're putting Christopher Emmanuel Paul in the top. Yeah.
All right,
This list
in the
may be
stream.
shit.
We can keep looking at this stuff, but
Let's
all
go
right,
ahead
everybody.
and end this.
You guys stay safe as he would. How does Kate end these things?
All right, here.
All right, everybody. Thank you once again for coming to the Undetermined podcast. I've been your host, CHW Football, alongside my other co-host, Matt Gleasy, and our honorable guest, Zay, coming on in for the NBA.
Of course,
Another
I'm glad you had me. I would like to note that I will be here somewhat consistently unless I do have work. It depends. Maybe if Mr. Friend here allows it. Mainly for the NBA portions, and when football comes back, and I'll like talk trash
100%.
about my Eagles.
We gonna definitely be talking some shit when it comes to football season. That's for sure.
Once that draft happens, I am not gonna shut the fuck up about my draft. I'm like, look who did it again.
Dog. Here's the thing, though. Like we'll continue this after, but. Again, thank you guys for coming. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're gonna raid a buddy of mine named Retired.
We should raid Chaso.
No, we're not raiding
Chaso!
He's not even live.
He is.
Well, he's not in my suggested, so I don't see him.
Well, raid Queso.
He has 50. He has an all-time
meet
low
this
amount of
person.
streamers. Or I have a better idea.
Queso.
What if we raided
Well,
we should raid
my boy. I haven't seen.
Hey, wait.
God knows how long.
Can I guide the raid?
I've already started the raid.
we should raid T-Pain. Baby
I'm leaving the raid.
What's your name?
Protest.
Who are you, Doug?
We're getting my
Who
boy
are you
Ray,
protesting again?
who I haven't seen in God knows how long. So, again, we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
My name.
But until then,
Are you a train?
take care. Bye.